Miss Hanmano. Or, not Hanmano, who was it? Casimir. Alright. What service? Yeah, I got one. I wish I did it when I was in the shower. I would have literally been out like this. I would have had it the second I had fucking shower. So, guys, it's going to interrupt my cast because I need to give them my ID, which I hope I can find my wallet. And that's going to be a problem. Shit. Just my timing. I really wish I didn't get this shit now. They're almost here. All right, let me do an introduction quick, and then we're going to follow a player cam because I have to. Oh, shit, I'm on the wrong scene. Guys, shit. Oops. Alright, let's see here. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Gressfan in the blue. Give it up for Estrella from Maturino. Yeah, well, we say you have to play on Korea because it's the rules. Because it supports Koreans. But you guys are lower league enough that I think it's okay. Fuck it. And his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for Hanmano, who's currently teamless, but look at this. Oh, he changed his portrait. All right, guys, I have to put it in. We're going to put it in Estrella cam. And I'll be right back, because I have to get this. I apologize. It says he's nearby, but I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah. He's like right here. Guys, I apologize again. I have to get this order.
Glory to the Daylong.
Wow, these guys are so good they cast themselves, and I'm back. Hold on. Let's see here. Shit happened. I don't know what happened. Do you guys know what happened? You only got to see Estrella flipping around the camera, but I'm back, motherfuckers. With some Mike's Hard Lemonade, some White Claw. I have a beer left. I've already said not to get too shit-faced, but yeah. I got girl drinks, honey, Rai. Literally. I got stuff that Pilly would drink. And that's not to insult him. He's not a drinker, really.
Am I? Or am I
Bruno
so
gifted
sick
another
that you
sub
just
to
blew your
Jenkums,
mind?
bruh.
Jenkins just subscribed.
My man, thank you. Jenkins will appreciate that, I'm sure. Look at that. He's like, oh yeah, I got the Pog Squirrel again. Let's go. Estrella sharking out with some stalkers, getting some good information on the map. Looks like he had Blank. He's going Blink into Robo. Got his third base up nice and early. So it looks like it's just 2-gate Robo right now. He's trying to find some information. It's aliens from Hanmano. I have to change the ESL thing after the KSL. I apologize, guys. Calorie efficient drinking, true. Hey, what's up, Euristius? How you doing, broski? Yuri, you might be interested. Guys, tomorrow, every week, Special and I are going to be doing a stream together. A dual stream action. It's going to be like better Mexican Sal and scuffed, shorter American drunk Harstem. So this week we're going to be casting, but I'm going to try to convince Special to start doing co-op with me and some other random things. So it'll be like, tell me that shit's not going to be good content. It's going to be like Scuff the Tree Zelda and Harstem. And Scuffed Harstem, you know? No, I mean, you can't call Special Scuffed. I mean, come on. Oh my god, Hanmano with the 2-base all in. Is he going to do it, guys? It's a powerful push. He does have stim. Combat Shields isn't done. The Colossi is going to pop. Shield batteries are about to complete. Big Daddy Immortal in the Centuries, featuring the Stalkers. Can they hold the newest hit band with some slow zealots warping in behind this? Gateway is in trouble, but guess what? The Marines are right in the front with the Colossi out. There is no extended thermal lance. Disruptor's on the way. Estrella's handling this all right. He's going to lose a gate. I think the Disruptor might be a problem. Hanmano pulling even more SCVs. The Colossi segmented, so he's trying to create a pincer. The boys are trying to be pulled. We got, what's this? Oh, it's the Hanmano Classic. The eBay's going down to wedge some of the Terran units away. Oh, the Disruptor gets taken out. Sentries are not, oh, the Stalkers are getting tiger fired. Oh my god, is Hanmano gonna do it? Hanmano cheesing the Protoss. Is he gonna bully my boy Estrella? It looks like he might take it. Guys, Hanmano. I was away for most of this game. I think our underdog is actually gonna do it. Hard carried by his race. Exactly. Imagine Terran. You really like that one. I'm like, hard carried by his race. Not 2-base all-ins be good. This looks like a Skylar build, Yuri. It is the Hanmano Classic. GG. Damn. Hanmano abusing the SCVs, man. The only workers that are true fighting units. Like, honestly. That was a disgustingly timed build. That was actually pretty well done. Very well executed, well Terraned. Can Estrella come back now after that? He's like, god damn, that was a strong build. You know? That was a strong build. I didn't pay attention if Steadfast was in or not. That's hilarious. I hope I conveyed that to him well enough. He's probably like, what the hell is Tested talking about? See, if Steadfast and I were actually hanging out, that'd be interesting. We'd have to be steadfast and Testa, you know, because Dave and Dave. Both Daves. Anyway, here we are. Moving on to game number 2. Surprisingly down a point. Representing Macherino in the blue. Give it up for Estrella. And his opponent in the upper left, the underdog. The 2-base all-inner. It's Mr. Cheesy himself, Hanmato. He's actually been playing very standard a lot lately, so I'm glad to see him get some of the spunk. I like a lot of the stuff I've covered of him anyway. The boy is back. He got done with some schooling, so he had a little bit more time to play again. He said he was busy doing this, but surprisingly up a point. Unfortunately, I didn't change it. I didn't have time to change it to the KSL observing interface. I'll do that between this. All right, Estrella just going for a Reaper wall. Hanmato kind of set up a little cheeky here, actually. Come to think of it. I think he's trying to get a Reaper faster out, maybe. I don't know. Or he's just SimCitying it up. It may just be a standard build with an interesting SimCity planned in advance on a map that everything's crammed up. I don't think anybody likes this map that's Terran or Protoss as far as if the game goes on long. You just don't have a lot of room. There's not a lot of real estate here. Interesting. Estrella going for a 19 Nexus. Is it going to be 19 Nexus 20 core or 19 Nexus or 20? Yeah, he's going Nexus before core. Okay. Hanmato is going double gas. That might be a bit of a problem for Estrella. It's quite a bit delayed of the cybernetics core. Is going to full wall it, so I got to take note of this too, guys. One thing. See that? Pylon. Bum. Nice little SimCity from Protoss. Anyway, Hanmato. Oh, he cancels the gas. You cheeky lad, Estrella. He's wiser, though. He's going to keep his probe out to scout this. Zergs don't even like this map. True, Yuri. All right, Reaper's going to kill the probe. The probe's buying him a lot of time, though. And this was a debate. I think this is actually pretty well calculated from Hanmato. He did it just for a debate. Still got a CC in the low ground. Reaper expand is all it was. I actually kind of like that. Special tactics. Ooh, is the Reaper going to find the probe? No, it's not. Is Estrella going to proxy? That's the question. Another probe going on. Or is he going for more information? There's going to be a Marine to intercept the probe if he's just going for more information. Shield battery's done. There's a Zealot. Estrella playing on the defense because he thought he might be getting cheesed. Is not going to. Probe is going to go down at scouts. I guess he wanted to confirm that it was what it was. So it's a standard opener from Hanmato. He's going into a 1-1-1. I know, it's actually, is he going to go 3 racks factory? I think this is going to be 3 racks factory. I doubt it's going to be a 2-1-1, but knowing Hanmato, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Not usually the greatest Protoss build. Some argue not really the greatest build, period. Oh, he was going for a Cyclone, then cancel. He's like, nah, we're not going Cyclone. Estrella going Robo first. Fascinating. I think he maybe wants a fast Colossus. Hanmato already chiseling down on the tank. Huh. He doesn't have a 3rd racks going yet. I mean, I guess he can't at this timing, but kind of curious to see what he does. It's got to be a starport, no? Nope, it's going to be 3 racks factory. And it is going to be scouted by Estrella. Estrella might even get a read on this tank before the hallucination goes down. Yep, he's clearly going to see the tank. That being said, it's a fast Robo Bay. It is likely to be fast Colossus. It could be Disruptor drops. Estrella going for double gas behind it. We'll see what happens. Hallucination does go down. Oops, sorry guys. I just bumped that and I don't have cigarettes near me. That's probably a good thing. I forgot, I have nicotine lozenges coming tomorrow. Random facts with Dave. Not talking about the game, we're talking about nicotine lozenges. Anyway, that being said, there is a 3rd base coming down for Estrella. Not right away. Okay, no, he's going to take it pretty soon, I think. No, he's going right for the Colossus. I kind of like this a little better. He's not rushing the 3rd in this case. I think it's a wise move because he can get that Colossus out hella fast. But it is just going to be a starport coming down behind it. So not really quite... I don't know. It's a standard build from Hanmato. He just cheeked out a gas and canceled. And set the SimCity up a little weird to get Estrella's attention. That's all that was. Reaper is going to get chased, but that Reaper I don't know. Actually, Estrella's lost 3 probes this game, which is not ideal. Does have an Immortal, does have a Colossi in the way. Extended Thermal Lance and Charge coming. Estrella's going to start dropping some gates before the Nexus. He's postured to take it. Another Hallucination is going to scout a 3rd CC. See that Stim and Combat Shields are researching. He's got to assume that is the case. It's a pretty standard macro opener from Terran. It's just the 1 eBay. So Hanmano very likely is going to go into Ghost. And it's not going to be as aggressive so far. Knowing Hanmano, he's always aggressive. But we'll see how aggressive. Alright, that being said, the 3rd base is finally getting down. The Reaper still out on the map. This Reaper's getting some value here. 2nd Colossi is done. And, yeah, it's been revealed what we got here from our Protoss player. Estrella's pushing with, like, no units. I mean, it's some units, but he doesn't have anything that shoots up, really, other than a couple Stalkers. Even a Stalker. It's a singular Stalker and a Sentry. Hanmano going for a double drop. This could be a bit of a problem. Huh. Estrella's a little out of position. I like the pylons. Estrella making good use of the map. He's got a probe out for scouting. He's got a Zealot out over here for scouting. I think this drop will be seen unless Hanmano... Yeah, it's going to be seen. There's nothing really there for Estrella. He's going into Blink behind it. No upgrades this tech. A way to play it. Okay, pylon is going to go down. It does alert Hanmano, or does alert Estrella rather, to Hanmano's presence on this side of the map. 3rd Colossi coming is going to be kind of nice as well for our Protoss player, the American. He's not M-canning, but he is one of the other boys. One of our other goats. 4 Colossi push. Interesting with the Templar, guys. Is he going to get Storm too, or is he going to go right into Archons? I'm assuming he's going for Archons, but who knows? We'll see. So far, it's just Zealots and Colossi mostly. And he's trying to get a drop. He got 3 SCVs. Oh, the Widow Mine! Not the Widow Mine! Oh, that's unfortunate. Estrella losing the War Prism. And 2 Zealots. That's going to leave a mark. Alright, we got a cheeky little 2 Zealot run by attempting to go over. Hanmano's kind of in position to intercept. It's 2 Zealots, but it's enough to force the Estrella. The attention of Estrella. I get 2 SCVs. Not a high value trade, but still. It is something. And we are going into Storm. So it's Colossus, Storm, Zealot. With Blink on the fallback. No upgrades yet. I mean, he doesn't have like a huge economy. Just saturated his 3rd. Not too long ago. But I would like to see him drop a double Forge eventually once he gets situated here. Because Hanmano is going to be on 1-1 against 0-0. That's okay. He's got a lot of AoE and stuff. Sensor tower will almost completes. It is a little bit of a delay, but just lots of little bits of harass. Lots of little bit. You know what I mean. Hanmano's going to chase this down. Stim's just a touch. But it ain't going to be that much. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Double Forge in the way. Ghost Academy coming for Hanmano. So, that is the case. And he is actually getting an armory behind this. Okay. Does he get his other eBay? That's the question. Okay, well, wow, Estrella even saving the Stalker. Not a bad move. We got Vikings starting to come out for Hanmano as well. Ghosty boys coming in on the back foot of it. You're a poet and you didn't even know it, honey, right, huh? True. What a shitty poet I'd be, huh? Anyway. Estrella getting a 4th. He's dropping extra pylons. Getting a pretty beefy army, but Hanmano is just not a bad size. He does have some very powerful units, especially now that the Ghosts are coming out. Estrella trying to keep pressure on the map, keeping map presence and vision. Oh, Widow Mine versus Zealot. Ooh, Estrella even saves the Zealot. Just chisel him a little on the Widow Mine. Hallucination is going through. Scouting everything out. All right. Another robotics facility. More. Now we got upgrades coming for our Protoss player. 1-1's in the way, but Hanmano's starting just +1. There's the 2nd eBay just now behind it. I actually like that move from Hanmano. Worker count's interestingly close. So that means Terran, luckily Estrella's getting this 4th, But that means Terran actually has some pretty good economy at times. If you have equal workers, they're going to have huge spikes when it's meal 30 in the income. Let's take a look. Yeah, you can see, well, Estrella had each spike there, but it should start spiking up more. But now, yeah, they're doing pretty good. Not a lot of damage done from either one. They're kind of sharking around trying to find something to drop. Was unfortunately scouted for Hanmano before, but he's going to try to do a push. Hanmano at a 128 army supply. It is kind of nice. The ghosts are here. Feedback's catching the ghost. Nice move by Estrella. The Zealot's going by, but he forgot about the Widow Mine. Oh, Estrella losing a Zealot, taking a little hull damage, or a little health damage, I should say. They're biological units. And a nice little feedback on the medevac behind this, on that little push. Storm is available if the ghosts get taken out. Keep that in mind, chat. Alright, that being said, it's a little bit of a chase. Disruptor takes a beating, gets a kill, presumably a Widow Mine. I don't know. Oh, that Disruptor's going right in the way. That is one dead Disruptor. Not the biggest deal. But still, oh, nice storms, but the EMPs are so good. Good unit, nice Disruptor, speaking of good units. A Big Daddy Immortal kind of putting the hurt. Two Immortals putting in the hurt, and one does fall finally. All the Colossus are dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know, I hasn't been playing as much, but apparently he must have been practicing a lot. I haven't seen him on, I haven't seen his stream. But I haven't been able to watch as much during the day and stuff.
Imagine Terran.
Wow, Hanmano actually put up a hell of a fight right there, killing all the power units. Yeesh. Yeah, that was pretty good for Hanmano, so he's going to be able to secure a fourth with still an army supply advantage. Estrella catching up, though. He's not out of this. We do have another observer. One of the Widow Mines is going to go down. And again, I need to change this to the KSL one. That is an undetected Widow Mine. Alright, little Zealot run by over here. Two SCVs do fall. And they're pretty close on workers. Estrella going for a fifth. Pretty solid game for both of them. Alright. Oh, nice storms behind it, catching some of the Vikings, catching the Marauders. The medevacs still have a bunch of energy. The planetary is going to finish in a moment, so this fight's not going to go the greatest for Estrella after. He's done a lot of damage to the Vikings. No more Disruptors in production. More storms killing the rest, a lot of it. Not the rest of it, but a lot. And, yeah, it's no repair on the planetary yet, but Estrella's got to be careful. He's losing a lot of supply. The Observer, oh, one does get away, but the other one does fall. Estrella's literally on gateway units. A Colossi now in production. Does he have a Blink available? There are two Widow Mines right there. Ooh, Widow Mine getting a lot of damage, but still a lot of this cleaned up. Wait, did he kill an armory? Oh, no, he has the Observer there. Never mind, it's in OBS mode. I was like, we had an Observer, but what happened to it? It went in OBS mode just off camera. Alrighty. Behind it, we got a Zealot army coming in with a small contingent. Nice Blink micro here from Estrella. Hanmano knowing he has to back off for a moment. Gather some more troops and try to fight it. Two more Colossi coming. And still Viking production. Just a little, just in case of Colossi for Hanmano. I like that. Estrella still keeping the pressure on, but Hanmano does retain the base, which is kind of nice. It's 69 nice, guys. Alright. See what happens from here. Is Estrella going to get more ahead? He's going to get more ahead. He's going to go for a Nexus. Wants to be ahead another base. Knowing he has to be at this point. Exactly. Flood Advisor, what's up? Nice. Alrighty. Well, gamers. This is now going to be a mortar-based Protoss again. We don't have a Dark Shrine coming down. I feel like we need a Dark Shrine at this time of the game. It's starting to get into late game war. Hanmano going to +3 infantry weapons. I don't think he keyed his second eBay. And Estrella did catch up. He's going for +3 weapons and armor. And it should even out similarly with the chrono boost and such. Ooh, these Vikings putting a hurting on this. The boys are pulled. More zealots coming in. One of the Colossi does fall. I believe... Oh, we're out of storm. Medivacs do have a bunch of energy yet, but not indefinite amounts. The Colossi and the Stalkers putting in work behind it. But Hanmano's just going to be able to hold. 11 SCVs do fall. Bringing Hanmano's economy down quite a bit. As you can see here. All right, more Colossi in production. Problem is, there's Vikings again. Not too much. Actually, did they get cleaned up? They did. And there's 2 over here. And we got a cheeky little drop. Ghost, Marine Marauder. The 6th base, or the 5th base goes down. Hanmano has been stuck on this. Wow, he's starting to mine out over here. This 3rd, his natural, definitely, and his main has been completely mined out with just 300 gas remaining approximately. Ooh, is this base going to go down? Nah, I think the army's pretty close. They are going to get some good jumps. The medevacs are targeted. Yeah, that's 5th base is no more for Estrella, and the army is cleaning up. That's 3 medevacs worth of bio and some ghost in it. That's a pretty good catch for Estrella. He's going to try to retake this base. Hanmano, I think, is losing his footing this game. Estrella now with a massive army supply lead, even going into +1 shields behind this. I think he did overbuild workers, but Estrella going to take a 6th as well. He's double expanding. He wants to stay ahead. He wants to secure his spot. And he's going to go charge on this. That being said, the Widow Mines are there. And I like this. He's got Stormy Boys in the War Prism. So many Colossus. Vikings be damned. There's only 2 of them. GG is called. Estrella takes it in a clean fight. Very good game for game number 2. Damn, I can't believe how Hanmano came into that 2-base all-in in game 1, though. That was pretty good. All right, bear with me. I'm going to try to get this set fixed real quick. Oops. All right, guys, and we are going into game number 3 of our first series. And the most scuffed start to this in a minute. I think anything's possible. Both playing really well, but Estrella's like, no, we're not going to get folded that easy. All right, here we are, guys. Going into game number 3 in the blue on Ancient Cistern. Representing Macherino, it is Estrella. And his opponent in the upper right. He's yellow. He's Weeby. Give it up for Hanmano, our Terran player. And we got a little cheeky SCV scout. And there we go. We got the nice KSL logo. Guys, consider becoming a patron. This is a community-funded tournament brought to you by viewers like you and boomers like me. Keep these weeklies going. And we have the $3,000 to $5,000. I got to talk to Chicken Man. We're going to confirm soon the exact amount we're starting with. We're hoping to boost it up. SummerSlam, which will be actually at a good Korean time. It'll be a shitty time for Chicken Man. Worse than me. It's just going to be a shitty time. Shit's going to be at like 5, 6 in the morning. East Coast, like 3 in the morning West, which is where Chicken Man lives. But it's going to be good for the Europeans and Koreans. Wardy and Roddy. Well, I don't know about Roddy yet. He didn't get back to me. He said maybe, I think. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, I couldn't watch Big Brain Bouts today. Did anybody know who was playing? Or was it on? Did they take a break? I forgot to ask. People talked about it yesterday. We were talking about me trying to organize a show match, and I was wondering who played this week. I didn't get a chance to see. Yeah. No, it's actually going to be in weekdays, Yuri. It's going to be on like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be on the 30th, 31st, and the 1st of September. The SummerSlam, guys. But I'm sure we're going to have Maru and Bion and like everybody. I wish we had SOS play. Like, that's the only thing I'm hoping. I'm starting to think he's not going to play in these. Proxy, Marauder from Hanmano. I'm not surprised. He's going to pull some boys. Is he going for bunkers? Is he just bringing them to fight? I think he's bringing them to fight. I think he's bringing them for bunkers. I don't know. I know I'm a little indecisive. But here we are. Concussive Shells finishing up for Hanmano. Estrella is on the way to having a shield battery. He's going to be okay for a little bit of defense. But he only has a sentry. Are we going to see a classic cure situation? We may just. It's a sentry open. What a rough time to have a sentry opener. Comically, though, sentries fare a little better than some units, aka stalkers, against some of this. The probes are attempting to go down with this. The SCV's leading in the fight. The probes are starting to fall. Can Estrella hold? He doesn't have wow, that was after Chrono. He's forced to pull more workers. Hanmano and 17. He is building more SCVs behind this. Problem is that forward-facing pylon. Battery overcharge is going to be a factor in this. However, more Marauders coming. There's 3 done. 1 is really injured. The other's not so much, but Estrella venturing forward is going to lose a Stalker. I think he's was being a little greedy, but it's how he opened. He didn't scout it. And this build, it's hard as shit to scout. Yeah, he only has the 1 pylon. He's got to pull the boys. The boys. Kind of an awkward force field, but more boys are getting pulled from Hanmano. Stalker looks like it's going to fall. The sentry trying to chisel at this. The SCV's kind of derping in their RNG right here. But oh, nice save on the sentry. Estrella on 27 workers. He's trying to macro behind it. It's getting tougher, it feels like. But it looks like he is going to push this off a bit. Estrella needs the micro of these probes. It's all about this whole point of the game at this time. Sentry did stay alive for a minute. It looks like it's going to go down. What a heroic sentry. I wish I saw how many kills it had. Tickle me sentry. No way this guy beats Estrella. He literally was looking close. But Estrella definitely held that very well. He did take a game off him. I would feel really bad for Estrella in a way, but I'd be like, dude, upsets are what we live for. He knows it happens. We always see it under. And Hanmano's not a horrible player. He's came a long way. He is a bit of a cheeky boy. We got 2 sentries here. Estrella now just getting a robo, which I don't hate. Now we got Stem coming though. So yeah, needs something because he needs to get some sort of tech up. 3 sentries and a stalker. Nah, it's over. It was a real test. The tickler though. True Yuri. Biggest truest. All right, I gotta find out about. All right. I had a point to something. Okay, ooh, the force field's coming in clutch here, helping this out. Robo's gonna finish here. Stem's gonna be a problem though, as now the Marines are gonna be even more menacing. We got the Robo done. An Immortal would be really helpful. But truthfully, okay, Estrella taking that backwards position. Pylon's gonna be helpful. He's getting more supply because he's about to be supply blocked. Army supply pretty equal. The scariest thing is the Big Daddy Immortals, but Estrella on 2 bases. It's about holding. You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them. I think Hanmano's getting a little overextended here. I think the end of this push is coming. It's 14 to 32 workers. Big Daddy Immortal on the way. And he's going to go thumping down with a Robo Bay there. Estrella's just like, woof. That was close for a minute. Hanmano's now 100% all in. Well, he's like 99.9% all in. We'll see what happens. Aye. The boys are coming. Custer's last stand here. And you know what? It doesn't matter. This is just a big old hold. We got Adepts, we got Stalkers, we got Zealots, we got Sentries, we got a Big Daddy Immortal out. And, yeah, this is getting done. GG. Well played. Good luck. Hanmano's happy he took a game off of him. Yeah, it is Pudding Puppy. Damn. Pretty good series for series number 1. It wasn't too fast. We had a cheeky cheese game. We had 2 cheeky cheese games, and Hanmano took a game off him. I'd say that's a pretty banger series. That was certainly a little bit of a banger. A little bit of a banger. All right. I am going to see what we got coming up. Take a look at the bracket, too. Future beat Firefly in a 2-0. Ragnarok 0-0. What happened? Okay, Ragnarok's going on to fight Creator. Classic versus Kashmir. Oh my goodness. Dong Regu walked over Miyamaika. Miyamaika didn't make it, sadly. Gumiho. Goes on to fight Estrella. And we're already in the round of the 8, basically. Dark versus Patches is going on again. My boy Patches. Oof, that was close. Let's see what we got. Oof. The Dongri. Oh, yeah. Dongri goes in the round of 8. Okay. So we're getting closer to points. What up, Skylar? It was good hanging out last night, broski. Good to see you, Mr. Skylar. You got one margarita and I passed out. Nice. Now you're going to get high, right? Oh, last night? Yeah, you had one. I understand. Last night you did. That's funny. Good shit. Oh, today? Wow. Rough week? Oh, hell yeah, it was, Yeti. I was, Oh, Gumiho and Estrella's already gone. No? I kind of want to see Gumiho and Estrella, but we'll see. I would like to see Patches and Dark if it's still going on. If Patches is surviving against Dark, I'd be so proud of him because he hates playing with the ping, but he's still doing it. All right, I'm going to catch either Estrella still or Gumiho. Oh, yeah. Well, we are, yeah. Yes, we are. Gumiho versus Estrella. Let's go, guys. Speaking of good times, who's ready for this one? I'm excited. We got GSL Caliber games tonight. As is a lot of Fridays, now that the boys are back from Gamers 8. I didn't hear word from my man Hero, though. I was hoping he was going to play tonight. Still, pretty decent turnout. Not a ton of players, but a good amount. I'm drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade. Close enough. I don't blame you for saying it. And Yeti Hanmano beat Estrella, if you didn't just see that, if you just got here. And Skylar, he beat him with a 2 base all in. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Dragon Scales in the blue. Get up for Gumi God. Mr. Pog himself. And his opponent in the bottom right. He's red. Give it up for Estrella. You're drinking red wine? Utica, New York is funding the Starcraft scene. That's not me. I'm one of the. It's Skatu and Vlad started this. It's all of you guys. It's every one of us individually fund this tournament. All I do is give it the Dave stamp of approval. You know. Actually, I do some work still. Red wine can definitely be a bad. I don't know about the worst. Sometimes some beer makes me feel like worse now too, and I drink beer, but like, man, I like it, but mine was rough from the Utica Club. Utica Club's a decent beer, but you drink too much of it, holy shit. And work my butt off? Nah. We do what we can. I appreciate the kind words, Bruno. It's really the players, it's you guys. It's amazing that we're making this. We've made this happen this far. So even if we're not, guys, do me a favor. We're cutting lower. I had to dip it down a bit, my funding. But we're under $1,600 now for the first time in months. This started in May. We're in August. And the big tournament is coming up. The big creme de la creme of the Korean Starcraft League, anyway. Just when we had Gamers 8 and all that. 3 days of Korean Starcraft League SummerSlam. And I'm hoping that builds us up a little bit in the Patreon. Because it's going to be a banger, folks. And Maru might want to get back in here and stuff, too. For points, if some of these guys start towing up, we don't have much longer for points. He cleaned house and a lot. He is the most... I believe he had the most first places. I think Hero and Dark are now the front runners for most wins in this tournament. That's awesome. Yeah, German beer with less preservatives. You're not wrong. German beer is really good. German beer do be quite good. I like Belgian beer too. My brother's a big fan of import beers. Yeah, hell yeah, guys. So that's everybody that's put it in. But a huge shout outs to Vlad and Skatu for hard carrying it. You know, they had to cut it down a bit, but they hard carried for a few months, each putting in $1,000 a piece. So 2 guys single-handedly putting in, like, pretty much anyway, we'll say thousands of dollars. And plus other stuff related on the sidelines. That's all I can say. Skatu was here earlier. Vlad's casting, I think. Yeah, Vlad is casting too, guys. Alright, we got Hellion drop going into the main base. So guys, check out Vlad too. If you want, please and thank you. He's a good friendo of mine. Alright, let's see here. Hellion's running on in. Oh, Tickle Beam is going on in here. But 10 workers falling for Estrella. Gumi Ho getting some huge... Oh my god. He does have a shield battery. But it's going to be out of range from the back ones. He's going to have to pull. Battery overcharge is forced. Gumi Ho getting devastating damage. Estrella still on almost equal workers, but it's not where you want to be. As the Protoss. That Mules are going to help Gumi God catch up quite a bit here. Even though Estrella ended up almost close. It's not the greatest position to be in, unfortunately. Is Estrella just going... Yeah, he's got 3 gates. So it's 3 gate blank now. And it's basically all he can really afford. Truthfully. You can't afford 4 gate blink now. Off that. Like right off the rip. You got enough to maybe get some pressure. Maybe intercept a big push. Gumi God getting stem. And getting another tech lab. That was a nasty drop. From the Gumi God. Man. I miss the days of being able to say, I'm on the same team as this guy. This guy right here. Gumi God. Master of Terran strategy. By pulling it out of his hat. Like a mech magician. Alright, guys. So, other than Special, he's another player, I gotta say. I hope he gets his team. My goal is to help Special get on a team, guys. If I can do that, I'll be happy. If I can help Gooby Ho and Special get on a team, I'll be incredibly happy. But if Special still can't, we're gonna do a fundraiser for everybody in Kirktown to get Special on Kirktown. Because guess what, damn it? If we can't get him on Berserker, we're going to get him on Kirktown somehow. But that's going to be a fundraising effort, not just for me, I'm gonna have to bug Shuey and everybody. It's gonna be all hands on deck. I mean, I basically have it. I'm on Berserker, but we have Kirk down too, and I can't give up the stream team because there's enough streamers on it and everybody else. I think Special would fit in quite well in Kirktown. Maybe you need to start. GG. Gumiho takes it pretty swiftly. Dude, you could be part of Kirktown, man. Get you in there, Bruno. We already got a pretty decent amount of people with it. Yeah, could you imagine, guys? Who would be proud to be in Kirktown? You basically are already, Bruno. You got you're auto in Kirktown, you know? Slowly it begins. The Galactic Kirktown Empire. You know?
Good. Let the hate flow through.
As long as I can double dip.
Name of you.
Like be on 2 teams? Yeah. I'm on Berserker Esports. Or Berserker Gaming. Berserker Esports. Why'd I say Berserker Gaming? Don't even know my own team name. Alrighty. Did I just light 2 cigarettes? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Wait, I went into Classic versus Dong Regu. I went into the wrong series. I'm gonna have to stay. Alright, guys, out of nowhere. I don't know the score. Chicken Man's casting? I'm assuming? Hold on, I'm confused. I accidentally just clicked without looking. It's Vlad, the Cranky Ducklings, and Sewer Badger casting. I just screwed everybody up here. Now we're on a whole different series. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Gressfan in the red. It is Classic. The Slayer of Cyril. The Slayer of Rainer. The Slayer of Bion in Gamers 8. And his opponent in the bottom right. He's blue. Give it up for Dong Regu. Oh yeah, no, I got you, dude. I'm just saying though, you could start your own team. Kirktown is not just a Dave team. You know what I'm saying? It's other people. That's what I was trying to say, Bruno. We really don't, but I mean, I was thinking about it too. I'm like, we could probably actually make it a real team. I've been thinking of this for a while. That may be a 20... It's a community thing. Because other people have... People in Berserker have Kirktown Clags. People on other teams. Captain Newbie from Platinum Heroes. Who doesn't play as much now, but he's starting to. Because he was a new dad, or had another kid. He's got work and stuff. Great guy. Really good Protoss player. Lots of good players. Repping the Kirk on my town. Alrighty. You'd wear the shirts? I gotta make some new shirts. You started a prediction? I'm sorry. What happened is I accidentally went to the wrong game. I literally was looking at chat, and you got me all excited. And, whoops-a-daisy. Is quote Chris Farley. Whoops-a-daisy. Caster man accidentally clicked on the wrong lobby. And I don't even know the score of this. I think it's 0-0, actually. It's a best of 3. Yeah, I think you can let it play out. What do you can cancel it. It's up to you. Actually, I think let it play out. We can see what happens in the results, but it would be nice that we could set a score for this. I wanted to cover Estrella Gumiho. But this is a good one too, guys. Dong Regu. One of my favorite is Zerg I've always enjoyed watching. And Classic, who's been playing so incredibly well lately. But I apologize for that. That was not intentional. We do have an Oracle opener from Classic. He's just playing it standard for an opener. Stargate opener for Mr. Classic. Dong Regu did get his third up at a decent time. And he pulled completely off before gas. So he's just slowly saturating on just one gas for now. Playing a very economic build. Looks like our Protoss player, Mr. Classic, gonna do the same. Hell yeah, thank you, Bruno. Guys, get those points in. This is a good series, too. I'm actually excited to be casting them. How good Classic was playing in Gamers 8. The furthest running Protoss, who sadly got eliminated in the round of 8. But taking Raynor and Cyril down, as well as Beyond. Yeah, I'm sorry whoever bet on this strat there, too. Oof. Well, we can count it for the match, not the series. How's that sound, Bruno, in chat? You have a chance to win those points back. Yes, they did, Pudding Puppy. I actually posted them in my Discord. You're still in my Discord, right? If you look under replays under my Discord, I think I may have posted them there. There's a Google Drive. And I actually was thinking of casting some.
Who wants to have some fun?
Hupsay, what up, dude? Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, mate. How you guys doing? Make sure you give Hupsay a follow, everybody. We got a +1 from Dong Regu. Oh, I gotta change the stream title, too. Oops. I totally forgot because I accidentally jumped the wrong series. It's Classic versus Dong Regu, not a Strat versus Gumio now. Wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. Is this illegal? Yo, this stream has drugs.
Giddy up.
Maybe. How you doing, Shaka Zulas? Anyway, guys, welcome and help. I hope you had a fantastic stream. This lovely Friday. Now we got some fantastic Korean Starcraft. Bruno, get another sub. The Hup.
Hup said just
Bruh, Bruno. Too heckin' nice. Hella vibing them, the goat. I don't know about that. You been gone for like 10 days? Oh yeah, you were. That looked really cool, Hup. I was gonna message you about it. I forgot you were away. It's been a busy work week. Had some rough stuff happening, but it looked like you had a good time, man. I'm glad you got out. I think you needed to get the hell out for a bit. We all need that from time to time. What up, Magnamon? And thank you again, Bruno. Gifted a gazillion subs today. Freaking madman. Actual legend, guys. Alrighty. Fourth base going down for Classic. That's a really fast fourth. That was like a 6-minute fourth base. It's actually kind of cracked. It's ballsy, but it's kind of cracked. Dong Regu, of course, some more workers. He is Zerg at this point. Eventually, the chrono boost don't add up, but still, with 4 bases, that fast, it could. As long as he secures it, it's been looking pretty good for Protoss. Hi, Saito. How you doing? Guys, make sure you check out Saito's artwork, too. If anybody wants some good StarCraft or other artwork, Saito does some really cool shit in her own style. She even has a Pog Squirrel bit of art coming. Exclamation mark Saito. If somebody can do that, you can use the code and get 10% off. Use it Dave Test to 10. I might actually put that on, if I remember, put it on my YouTube. But yeah, she is a full-time artiste right now. So she could really use the support. Alrighty. Little bit of pressure from Classic. Doesn't have a huge army supply, but honestly, Dong Regu doesn't have the biggest too. Dong Regu is playing the old Classic Roach Ravager Ling, but he's going into Hydralisks. We have a Hive finishing up, actually, too, at 8 minutes. A really fast Hive. It's a good way to play it. Classic still keeping him at bay. He did secure that 4th, at least. He kind of stopped worker production. He doesn't need any more workers. He's at 82. Does he take a fast fifth? That's the question. Probably is my guess. He's gonna kind of have to keep up with the Zerg economy. But he's he's just going into Immortals. He's got double Robo. He loves his disruptors, so I'm surprised we don't see a Robo Bay. I'm sure he will transition once he sees lurkers. We'll see what happens here, guys. Alright, we got Stormus Maxicus. Lots of Stormy boys. The double Robo's done. It's going to be an Immortal and a Warp Prism. First Warp Prism made this game. And heavy Ling run by with some roaches. A singular Ravager with this push. The Ling's kind of getting chased back by the Oracles. The push is scouted by the Observer, and it looks like the roaches are going to be tackled from the front. Oracle's commencing this. The Ravager does live. Oh, it lived for a second. Pulsar beams activated. He's going to need the energy from these for the lurkers. Lurkers are scouted. Classic disengages. But Classic is keeping Dong Regu on his side of the map. But that said, Dong Regu has 5 hatches. No, he has what? Yeah, he has 5 hatches. It's definitely something we're going to want to see some tech switches. It's going to be a double or a singular Stargate. Actually, there's a double Stargate fleet beacon transition. The Immortals are trapped. Oh, no, that did not go well for Classic. Actually, that was a good move from Dong Regu. He got a nice surround. Trapping the Protoss army. And we do have a 5th base for Classic going down. At the end of it, we got +3 melee on the way, +2 ranged attacks. Seismic spines and groove spines are done already, but that's what's coming up for our Zerg. Oof. It's a little rough. I think this base is in jeopardy of falling right here and right now. There's not a lot of Protoss units. 100 supply to 60 now. And the Lings are even causing chaos. The base falls, the lurkers drop. What is going to happen next? Well, he did finally kill a lurker. And luckily, he took that 5th base when he did. He can go saturate. The problem is the Lings. All right, nice block. The Zealot Warping is clutch. And he just traps it all in, saves the Photon Cannon, wards off the Lings. That being said, nice rev tag. It is Quad Immortal. We're going into Tempest behind this. The problem is there's a lot of Lings with this army. I don't know if I agree with those Storms, how they hit, but you had to get rid of the Lings, I guess. But he's not going to have much to contend with the Lurkers. Yeah, you don't want to fight this with these Zealots. Oh, all the Oracles fall. Do we have an Observer left? We have a singular Observer. 2 Tempests are out. And, the Warp Prism's out. Dong Regu takes it. You posted your newest art? Nice. Good stuff, Saito. Dong Regu coming in hot. Rip, rip. I accidentally opened the wrong series. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm a little bit okay with it. We're covering another side. The Cranky Ducklings are covering it as well. As French caster Kano. She's casting from France. At a crazy hour for. Damn, we have no Korean casters today again. Huh. Because of World Team League, presumably too. Maddox has been really busy. I hope we can get Caster Maddox back again too one of these days. He's been busy. I'm almost done with my second mics. I might switch it up after. I'm gonna have a few of these, but yeah, they'll give me heartburn. We going to hard seltzer after? I think so. I think so. All right. Moving on to game number 2. Dong Regu taking Classic down pretty swiftly. Actually, it was a pretty good place. To see a full... Yeah, exactly. That was... it would have been nice to have Caster Maddox there. That was definitely a little different. Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Dragon Scales in the red. Give it up for Classic. And his opponent in the bottom right down a point. Stong Ragu in the blue. Yeah, that was definitely a little different. I always gotta hope for my boys to get in. Classic. Caster Maddox is a good buddy of mine. Great guy. Hell, I remember at one point we helped his old team out when they were in some trouble. I think actually, are they still in or no? It was Prep Esports. Drickhat and I were helping them out on my stream. I remember once a ways back because they got into some financial troubles. Not all the players, but yeah, I mean it's. I think she did a pretty good job, though. You know, she did her job. Imagine being able to speak like at least 3 languages. Found the pack, no problem. Putting puppy. I posted a link for everybody. I saw that on Twitter when they announced it. I haven't got a chance to look at them. I was actually thinking of doing some Gamers 8 replay cast myself. I might set up an event of. I might do what Pig does, guys. Not to talk about me. We got a game going on. It's the beginning of the game is why. Nothing too remarkable here. The triangle third was forced. And it's looking like a pretty standard game from both of them. That's about other than that. But I was going to say I might actually start doing recasts of the best series of the week. Maybe even look at EPTU. I try to watch, but work gets busy. Like Monday, I know I'm going to be busier than hell. Oh, the commentary was great, young Pokey Gamer. I thought they did a fantastic job. The production was astounding, and I understand people have some personal reasons why they didn't support it and stuff. Like I get it, but like I have to say, it was an extremely well done production, and all the casters did a fantastic job. I always like the casters, but. A little biased because I do work for the same stuff as them sometimes, but you know, I do like I do love those guys and the gal. Not to single her out, but you know, they be good peeps. Alrighty, Void Ray is going out. We'll see what happens here. Oh, yeah. So, guys, got a 2-base saturated Zerg almost. About a 2-base saturated Protoss almost. We're getting there. And it's going to be another Stargate opener, but this time it's a Void Ray. I want to see if Classic plays it out the same way, or has he got a different build for us? Yeah. No, I got you, Bruno, but we try not to talk about that stuff in here too much. But that being said, I'm not the biggest fan of a bunch of it. So, like, there's a lot of people that literally, I know people that literally can't support it for other reasons. That's why I usually put my stuff on. They may have jobs for other government entities, etc. Or the military. Anyway, Oracle is going to be a follow-up, so it's kind of similar. It's a little later because of the Void Ray opener. He's going into the Twilight. No Forge. No Forge this time. So it is a different build from Classic a little bit. This hits differently. You know what it hits differently? It's Resonating Glaives, guys. He's going 3-base, 4-gate glaive as a follow-up. Roach Warren is going down for Dong Ragu. Classic and a oh yeah, he's a little indecisive whether he wants to send him. He sends him after. He is gonna land it. Oh, and he catches a few drones. They doubled back for some reason. He was trying to fight it, but that actually goes in favor of Classic. Sick move. 3 drones fall. The Oracle trying to pressure in, but there's 3 queens to defend. Brilliant defense from Dong Regu, but nice aggression from Classic. Nice aggression. And honestly, guys, I was really excited to see Classic play like he did. All right. Yeah, he didn't make it to the round of 4 even. But Classic, I think, played some of the best Protoss I've seen in... God. It was good. It was quite good. Taking down Cyril and Raynor, like... And it wasn't like those were easy... Obviously not easy victories, but like... Damn, just some great series. I think he did really well against Curie. Had some mistakes, obviously, and he did get cheesed one of the games. It's a tournament. But, yeah. Adepts. Oh. Getting a little chisel on the Queen, but that's about it. +1's on the way just now for Protoss. No upgrades for Dong Regu just yet. The Adepts trying to get some value. The Lings are going to chase him down. Shade finished. Classic being a shady boy over here, catching the Queen on the back foot of it. Just stutter stepping through. Is he going to cancel this? I almost... No, he's not going to cancel. That was a good move, I think. He's getting a little segment. Oh, the Oracle coming in on the back foot, catching some drones that he needs to catch some value here. It is not an all-in, though. He's got 3 bases. He's going into Blink Stalkers. Not a robo foul. You know, usually it'd be a robo, but he opens Stargates. Why he can't really just make that transition to like disruptors. But 11 drones do fall. Classic on 60. He's looking a lot better this game. Army supply for Dong Regu, though, is massive. Classic really needs to start getting out units. And a lot of Lings coming in. He's going to need Adepts with this as well. Or even some slow Zealots, I wouldn't hate. Something. He has an Oracle, and that's it. Did he lose the Void Ray? He did not. Where's Rando Calrissian Void Ray? Oh, I know. I think a lot of people wanted to see Protoss do well, but not just any Protoss. Classic. Poor guy lost his team. You know, like it's Strand stuff too. Or you know what? I'm just joking. That's Classic. Classic got on a team. But he was off before. He's on like an Arabic team, actually. No. Hostin, yeah. But he wasn't for quite a while. When he was off X. Alright. GG is called. Classic does it. Gets too much damage. Harstem, oh. Yeah, the year of Harstem. How long we been saying that for? I love Harstem, though. He's great. Great player, great content creator. Well, how come it's always attacking the Queen Buckstar shot? It's the attack priority. It's going to prioritize attacking the unit by default that is attacking it. A captain, true, Honey Rai Rai. Captain of the SS Harstem. We're going on to game 3. Oh, Into the Inno came in. Into the Inno's casting now. We do have a Korean caster now. I should have messaged him. I gotta remember. I was running behind on this stuff. I am scuffed American fucking Trunk Harstem, guys. Captain of the SS Kirktown. You're not wrong. Because tomorrow, Special and I are going to be doing dual stream action. Check it out. It's going to happen every week. Well, whenever we can do it, we're going to try to do it every week. All right? I'm doing it to try to help Special. We're going to have fun. Our goal is going to be try to help Special get a team, but he needs money right now. I'm trying to get him to make some good content. And who would ever imagine Dave and Special doing something? Answer is nobody, probably. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon in the red. Give it up for Classic. And his opponent in the bottom right. In the blue, get up for Dong Regu. I actually could see Trigger doing something like Oliveira. My boy Trigger's been correct. And anybody that'd be like, Dave's on the bandwagon. No, I've been a Trigger. I've been a Trigger bruh for quite a while now. Trigger couldn't even remember it because I couldn't always sub to everybody all the time. I actually have a founder's badge in Trigger's Twitch, alright? I watched him when he had like 200 people or less on his Twitch. When he was a proxy void raiding young boy. Just like Uncle Dave. Alright. So here we go. Drone chiseling at the probe. Let's see what happens. It's a 20 core. That probe's being damn annoying though. Get nice mineral blocks at each patch sequentially. Yeah, it triggers like 1920. I think I started watching him when he was like 16, 17. Or like, you know, was getting into that. Yeah, when he started, basically. Oh, he's 21. Damn, he's that old though? Yeah, he had to have been like 17, 18 when I first started watching him. Now that you reminded me of that. Damn, time flies. Thank you for reminded me. Just time fucking flies, guys. Oh yeah, it was. I remember I missed his. The reason was I missed his birthday. I came in for him after because I felt bad. I literally wished him a happy, or it was all about it, and then it was because of work, and then I can't remember. I was all hacked up. But yeah. Good call. Good call. Our little gamer boys are all growing up. You know? Like, even Pilly's almost getting to be older now. Not quite. I'm not going to age my man Pilly. But it is pretty funny stuff. True. How you doing, Nomadics? Yeah, he's also, you know, again, he's younger. He's improving a lot, though. And he gets pressure on him. I don't think he's anxious. He's... I don't know. He's a shy guy, I will say that. He seems like his time with Rotterdam and his time doing things, and he's getting a lot better with people now. He's not that he's ever bad. He's always a polite young man, but... Not what I mean. He seemed a little shy. I gave him a big hug in Atlanta. I don't want to go into Dave stories too much. And I remember that poor kid jumped out of his skin. Because, you know, after COVID and stuff, but he's always a little shy. And he's like, you know, I'm Canadians in general are already a little, like, you know, not very, what the French call a certain, I don't know what. But I literally, you should have saw him, though. It was fucking hilarious. I got that kid to jump out of his skin because he was not expecting a hug. I told Nina about it. She was dying. She's like, I wish I saw that shit. Because they were, like, living together at that time. Je ne sais quoi. But I was actually quoting Dr. Evil, though. What the French call a certain, I don't know what. If I could turn my camera on right now in an instant, I would. For this seat. Oh, the Oracle goes down! Not like this. Alright, I was too busy jerking around and freaking talking about anything but the game. And what do we see? An Oracle just get fucking bodied. Like it was Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage going at it. The Oracle getting pile drove into the ground by the Queens. Snap into a Slim Jim! Now I'm gonna Slim Jim. What the fuck? Alright. Well, a pittance of a trade. Apologies, that's me being on Korean servers. That happens sometimes. All Classic was able to get in return was one little Zergling. Lenny the Ling was sacrificed. I like it was an age thing too. I'm with you on that too. But I always like Macho Man Randy Savage too. Bad Manner, welcome, Bad Banner. Mike Myers is one of your favorite Canadians. It's 2 Stargate Carrier. Carrier has arrived. Are the memes gonna work, guys? Lair is just finishing. He's gonna need to Spire right away. Double Stargate. 2 Carrier going into Twilight and Forge behind it. While the Carriers are scouted, there goes the Spire right now. The Carriers are on a little bit of a window of time here. Spore is going to be dropped. It's a lot of Queens. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. The Ling's sharking around trying to find some damage. It's only an Adept and a Shield battery here, comically enough. Carriers are trying to make their way into the base, get some drones. Do they get the Spire? No, they're going to have to back the hell off is what they're going to do. You do want to lose a Carrier to Queens. That's an expensive unit. He's going into +1 air. Is he going to start doing stuff with the Twilight and Forge? We'll see. That be the question, because Corruptors will just snipe him after if they can get out on top of it. Okay, he's literally Carrier harassing, but excellent control from Dongre Gu. He's doing the best he can with what he has. The Spire's not even done yet. It's Queens and Spores, but Transfuse is a hell of a drug. But the Carrier's hitting before +1. Not even losing an Interceptor yet. Oh, I know they are. He's rebuilding them, but not losing them too hard. He's catching a few Queens. He's getting some work done. Cleo Reconstitution finishing here for the Zerg, but 12 Corruptors on the way. He needs to get a hatch and probably recal the hell out of there. We'll see what happens from there. Catching a 4th is actually a pretty big deal. And in total, he's gotten 11 workers and an extractor. So each of those structures is 2 more workers for the Zerg on top of it, technically. What more celery is a flavor? Oh god, that's funny. Mike Myers is a goat. True. Big true. Alright, he's gone into Storm. I like this transition against Corruptors. You kind of need to. Archon, Stormy boys. Stuffs like that. It's been mostly Lings, but there is a Roachborn with Gleal. I think our Zerg player is going to focus on the Corruptors for a moment, and that's expensive. Dongre Gu does have a bank a bit. Not too much, truthfully. As Dongre Gu has a opponent with a 4th base on the way. At a decent time, all things considered. Considering the build, the opener, and how expensive it is to get Carriers pumped out. It is going to be Blink. And Blink Stalker's about done. He's going to probably want to get charged behind this pretty quickly because of the Lings. Still, Storm is done. The High Templar await. Is he going to try to land some Storms as the army groups up? We'll see. The Lings are bouncing back. And I think that was anticipated. He's anticipating anything. It could be Disruptors, it could be Storm, could just be Stalkers volleying down. Corruptor's useless depending on how you engage. Yeah, it depends on how it goes. You're not wrong, but well, the big thing is +1 Carriers are different. But usually there's so many Corruptors, they're going to overwhelm them. It's just a matter of target firing. 12 Corruptors is going to pack a hell of a punch against Carriers. But now that they're upgraded, they got a better chance. Only 1 Void Ray, but it's not a full-on Sky Toss situation. Hydra Den coming behind us. Oh, beautiful Storms landing. Another juicy Storm. Surprisingly helping to really kill the Roaches. And that ground army going down, or the Sky Army, means this can advance as long as the Carriers don't trade out, or the Stalkers. So, very good fight for Classic. Dongre Gu trying to get some work done. He's catching more Queens even. This is really good for him. Classic advancing on the map. It has to be careful not to get surrounded by Lings, etc. That said, yeah, because this is +2 melee. So there's decent upgrades for Protoss, plus 2 ground weapons already almost done. That's crazy. Ooh, a couple stalkers going on, but he's traded so well. He's doing all right. Stormy boys, stalkers, and carriers. With more air weapons coming. Against basically Ling. Well, we got Hydra Den coming. We got a Lurkers coming. We don't have a Robo. We don't really have... Well, yeah, we don't have an Oracle anymore. Okay, we do have an Observer coming. He managed to get out... Mr. Classic managed to get out an Observer. Which is quite nice for him. Well... One thing Corruptors can do... is caustic spray the shit out of your buildings. And that said, they're not going for the fleet bacon. See that bacon of fleet right there? They are going for the Nexus. And it is going to go down. Ling's keeping a lot of pressure on catching this forward-facing shield battery. And, that's a nice catch for our Zerg player, Dong Ragu. Trying to come in with a vengeance, but our Protoss players moving across the map, getting some Storm. Has a couple Archons leading the fight. Storm's coming on a back flank. These Corruptors are going to be cleaned up. There's a few Hydras that are getting disintegrated behind us with Storms and just a Phase Disruptors. GG's called Classic's going to take it. On game 3. Still a 6 series. Classic advancing to the semifinals. So Ragnarok has advanced to the semifinals as well. So we have 2 semifinalists. Dark versus Future going on in the round 8. Gumiho versus Estrella. I didn't see what's going on. Are they done? Are they playing? They may still be in a game. We got people fighting hard, guys. I'm going to take just a moment. We have more amazing Korean StarCraft League going on. Guys, again, we could use some more patrons. We have the Korean Korean StarCraft League SummerSlam is coming at the end of the month. It's just a couple weeks away, guys. The 30th, the 31st, and the 1st of August if you're in the United States, Canada, or anywhere in the Western Hemisphere. Otherwise, add a day. That's Korea and everywhere else. It's going to be at a good time for the Koreans. What did Pudding Puppy say? I missed it. How you doing, Fireclaw? Oh, yeah, they're great. We're back, baby. KSL is back. The boys are back in town. Wait, Mike Myers is Canadian. It's funny. What did Pudding Puppy say? Oh, you said congrats. I don't see it. What did she have happen? All right, I'm going to grab a brewski. That's what I was doing. Oh, 80k points. Wow. Coming in hot. Bruh. That's a huge win. Hell yeah. Good betting. All right, guys. I will be right back. All right, we're white clawing it up. Six series. I think we may have missed one. Yeah, I see Ragnarok in game. Shit. Wait, what? No, he must be just flattering or something. Future and Dark. Strand Gumiho still going on. I apologize that we missed series, but you know what? This was a good one to cover. This was a good one to cover. And the replay pack from tonight, I'm sure is going to be banging. These games haven't been like pushover games on any side. We had 2 3-1s. Oh, Gumi Ho's playing Battle Cruisers on Steadfast stream. Hold on, guys. Hold the phones, as he says. Whoa, what the hell? Why am I on? Oh, I must have had a Twitch window open from earlier. I forgot. Shit. Oops, sorry. Steadfast, guys. This is crazy.
Big battle cruiser operational.
Oh, shit. What a game. Dude, there's a great series all around. Oh, let's go. Or wait, is Chicken Man covering it too? Let me check. I gotta keep an eye out for lobby. All right, guys, that's a shout out to Steadfast. Because he's been covering it with, he was covering it with me, I think, before. I love Steadfast. He's funny. What is this game? Look at Estrella's bank, guys. What the fuck? Casual immortal run by, guys. Oh, the Canadian comes on him. Hoots. Yeah, he's got to go. Yeah, you know what? Voids would work, but Tempest are going to... All right, sorry, guys. We'll get into another game. I'm just waiting. I'm sorry. I'm watching Steadfast while I'm on too, but we are waiting for a series. All right, I got to do a job of catching this. I'll keep him on in the background here. You guys can go over to see him. Oh, wait. All right, we got to see this now. Fuck it. I'm missing it. No. Ooh, Estrella lost the... Oof. Sound like Minnesota? I don't think you sound like Minnesota. Gubio wins this, I think, guys. Because he needs AoE. Oh my god, he actually said... That bio's so overstimmed, the ghosts are stimmed. Okay. All right, we're going to cut... Yeah. Yeah, but this is all bio. It was pretty stem, but there's no AoE. All those Stargates just died. Oh, did the carrier come out? Oh my god. A DT! Holy shit, the DT guys! What the fuck? This looks like one of my games almost by this carriers. Like this literally looks like my fucking ladder games. God, I love both those guys. So good. Widow mine. No. Oh. Okay. Jesus. Minus carriers and skill. True. Cashmere, how you doing, buddy? Minus carriers and skill. Yeah, true. What? Oh. I mean, you have to have them wait. To get to this point is like... A nuke? Is there any ghost left? What? But this army can't contend with the bio. That's the problem. He's rebuilt his fleet beacon. Yeah, you need tech. You need production and tech. What are we watching? Oof. Yeah, this is looking like Sreya's pretty dead. Just saying. Oh, that's unlucky. He should have built a pylon there before, guys. Because Estrella had a huge bank. He should have been rebuilding on that side. He had to take care of the beast. This is the unfortunate thing when you get into those games. Oh, man. And Estrella's over here like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids. And your dog. Tier 1 units greater than tier 3 units. GG. Damn, Estrella had a deep run in that, though. That was pretty cool. All right, so now we get another series coming up. That was some sick stuff. Man, now I want to recast that whole series. That was the series I wanted to catch. $30-minute game, 3 guys. So now we're going to see what we have coming up. Damn, deep run by Estrella. I really didn't mean to click on that lobby, but it's still good. I'm getting in with Into the Inno. Gumiho always is like one of the first ones to sign up. Let's go. We got Classic versus Gumi God, guys. Oh, this is going to be a banger. I can feel it. We got good games, at least. Sick stuff. I am excited for this one. I hope you guys are as well. Should be some really good games to come. Good to see you guys. Still hanging out for this because we got good games coming. I'm getting tired. It doesn't matter. I'm getting more awake from these games. I might have to see if the Man of Chickens wants to do some casting, but we got to get his audio fixed on his stream, he's saying. I think it's my mic. Guys, how's my mic sounding? I noticed I tweaked something and it seemed a little different, but I always sound bad, so. Yeah, KSL always, I have to say, listen, we don't always have every single player everybody wants. We haven't had Maru and Beyond in a while. But we've had weeks where we've had really cool tournaments. No matter, every week's been pretty cool. We've only had like one or two that seemed a little meh. But not meh. They were still really good. But when you're comparing the games we get out of this tournament, it's a high bar to set. You know what I mean? So it's like they were still incredibly good games on the other ones, but this has been a banger. I can tell. I'm excited to see what the other folks have gathered. I think we had a bunch of sides not casted yet. So the replay pack's going to be a banger out of this, guys. And you get that replay pack by becoming a patron. You can be a patron too. These are $400 weeklies, and we're just getting to a point where we're just shy of $400. So $5 even gets you the replay pack delivered fresh off the replay press every week within hours of the tournament, generally, with few exceptions. It's always on time every week. Huge shout out to Chicken Man. I can't believe I've not done this. Shouted out Steadfast. Chicken Man's covering another series, so this is why I'm doing it as well. My partner in crime, the king of clucks, Mr. Chicken Man. He is covering the other side. I should be on the other side too with it. This one I gotta get. Classic and Gumi. Oh, buddy, this is why we're all here. All of it, every player that's been on. That's Dark versus Ragnarok, maybe? Or is it Dark and Future are still going on it? Are Dark and Future still fighting? That's crazy. Future's pretty good, man. So another crazy series there. Unfortunate to see it for Estrella, but you know what? We got these guys. On that other side, I was saying. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood. Putting up a hell of a series with Dong Regu. Give it up for Classic in the red. And his opponent in the upper right, he's blue. Give it up for Gumi Ho. Our Terran player. Another TVP. Well, now I had a PVZ, and we had a PVT initially. Holy balls. Man, that was a banger of one. I don't know. I like the classic Dong Regu one too, guys. That was a 6 series. This one's sure to deliver, though. Gumigon going for a double gas opener. As we wind things up on the Royal Blood. Classic just going for a Gate Scout. Kinda economic, conservative. He's not going for super harass. It's a pretty standard play. The Koreans do have a different way of going about scouting and playing. And they know each other quite well at times, so they'll occasionally do different things in the tournament setting. depending on the map, or they might just go, you know what? I'm feeling lucky. I'm calling bullshit. I'm just gonna go scout after pylon or no scout. I've seen Gumiho and Classic both do that, and neither player scouts, and neither player cheeses. You never know. Unfortunate wall for Mr. Classic here. He could actually accidentally have a unit stuck in a wall. Even happens to the pros sometimes. I've seen it happen on occasion. Thank you, Bruno, for the prediction. Appreciate it. Reaper is making its way across the map. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. All right, Adept is going to shark its way out here. It's going to be a Stargate opener from Classic. Classic wants to see what's going on and maybe have some tools to fight what he's going to anticipate. So it's Gumiho. I'm going to call 111. So is he going to open Phoenix or Oracle? That is the question. But it's just the Barracks Factory opener from Gumiho. Ooh. Widowmine is scouted. So not a bad push, but there are 2 Adepts now. Reaper's still out on the map with presence. Is going to chase these down. Gumiho accidentally almost losing it. Oh, nice baited mine shot. There is another Widowmine. Oh, look at this. He's forcing the SCV off the command center. Nice micro from Classic. Classic is going to lose an Adept. Probably both. Is he going to bait a mine shot? Nope, he's going to save the other Adept barely with just 8 HP. All right, getting into it. Looks like it's going to be Phoenix Colossus. Rotterdam would be happy. He's happy and he's dreaming of Gumiho and Classic right now for the Phoenix Colossus follow-up. 100% be what it is. Adept still chasing this Reaper down. And that Reaper's running away like the convict he is, if you know the lore of Starcraft 2. Classic, is he going to go for a Nexus instead? Nah, he's dropping the Scout. Yeah, he's going to drop the Scouter pylons. Because the Phoenixes in one position aren't going to be enough to contend with this. Gumiho going looking like toward the natural from the third base. And it's going to be more... No, it's going to be a push. It's a 4 Widowmine drop with Marines. We do have a shield battery. We don't have an observer. There is no armory, at least. And behind it, we have some tech labs coming up. Very few units for Protoss. And a lot of them happen to be... Oh, my God. Oh, no. Gumiho. Distracting with the frontal assault. Gets 5 workers. Oh, the 4th one does get a Stalker and take off some HP here. The Bios force is mostly cleaned up. Actually, it's fully... Oh, my God. He gets the medevac. The entire... Let's take a look at the trades. That was a scrappy one. 5 probes fall into rough. But still a decent hold for Classic. Because that was a little committed from Gumiho. But still, he saves some things. The Widowmines. Oh, there's the Widowmines. Ah! Wootsicle moment. Wootsicle moment. Now, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I agree, Bruno. But at the end of the day, Classic taking Triangle third. That was way better form than we thought it was. I can't. Actual Wootsicle moment right there from that maneuver from Gumiho. Ooh, these Phoenixes are in trouble if they overextend. Stalker's even forced to retreat. Classic wants to keep some presence, but he doesn't want to throw away these Phoenix. He's actually stopped Phoenix production because he doesn't have a lot of money. He's got to get this Colossus out. But these 2 Cyclones and 2 Vikings are going to be a bit of a problem. Gumiho going into double eBay behind it. And getting tanks pumping out. No third base just yet with this build. Oh, Classic. Has to be careful here. Okay, nice hits with the Phoenixes. He's going to lose one. A third Viking comes into play. And we'll see what happens here. Force field is jabated out. Oh, and he loses a sentry. Classic seems like he's going to hold this back, though. So he's still in an okay spot. It's not a 3cc Terran. It's the 3 Nexus Protoss. 2-2 CC Terran for now, but 1-1 is on the way for Gumi God with his first Raven coming out. Kind of a cheekier opener. Some wild stuff happening in the first few minutes of this game. We'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly. There was no medevac either. That's true. There's a lot of little things that just happened there in the engagements that led to where we're at and why those fights ended up going the way they did outside of just micro. But Gumiho's decision to debate the mines, I like how he got the mines walked back up into there. There was so much chaos with so few units that it allowed the mines to escape and get 5 more probes. Still, extended thermal lance coming online. Stem combat shields and +1 for our Terran player, 1-1. But we do have charge started for Protoss, so he's going to need that. Ooh, Classic actually has the forge as well, so he could start upgrades. If he remembers, he did lose a lot of workers earlier, so he's kind of trying to play catch up here a little bit. That is gonna lead to that +1 we were talking about. So he's not totally behind completely on some regards. He's got 3 bases up, which is good, but Gumiho in the meantime of it did manage to get that 3rd base saturated very rapidly. And imagine Terran. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Imagine being Gumiho. Look at this lead now. The army size now. And look at the upgrades now. Concussive shells, it has been started for Gumi God. A Templar Archives following behind this as well. We'll see what happens in this game. Alright, Classic looks like he's going to take a gold base. Or is he going to take this base? Is he going to be 2-based and take 2 bases? That's what we need to see. Alright. Gumiho going into 2-2. And we're having a Korean server from New York moment right here. Phoenix is sharking around, but the push isn't scouted. Classic is going to take a gold base. Ooh, Viking goes down behind. Every Viking and Marauder he gets is going to be gold. The Marines add up too, but realistically, it's the Vikings and the Marauder I feel are tanks or anything of high value, the power units of Terran. Raven has a lot of energy, though. It's almost maxed. So let's see how this fight goes. The boys are duking it out here. They're faking. He's faking out a 4th base. That's funny. That's why that probe's sitting there. And the Rando Calrissian missile turret. Gumiho is hoping to push. He decides he has to retreat. Oh, the medevacs are going to get away with the tanks. Imagine if he just happened to be in a different position with those Phoenixes. He may have gotten a medevac with 2 tanks, or at least gotten a medevac. All right, we get another Immortal coming. I do like this. Protoss mech with some chargy boys. The stabby Bob the Rage Lots of the pack. All right, another forge going down. I like that. We got our first +1 ship weapons coming for Gumiho, as it's going to help the Vikings. It's probably going to get toward +2 to Liberators, but we do have some Ghosts in production as well. The Ghost Academy certainly going to help our Terran player. Army supplies are pretty damn close. It's on a knife's edge, folks. And it could go either way on this side of the semifinals. All right, Observer does have eyes on the army. I don't know what that was about with Classic with the War Prism. Still, he has High Templar too. I forgot about that. He did? No, he didn't get Storm. He's just making Archons. Now, it seems crazy to say that, but we watched Storm win games later on too. And that's why you have a War Prism. There's so many Vikings. You got to be damn careful with Storm drops against Vikings. And you also have to be careful with your Colossus too. There's a lot of Archons to help. Problem is Archons do not fare the weather. The irony of irony saying that. Oh, wow. Marine is mercilessly destroyed by the Phoenix with their pew-pew. We got a cheeky Widow Mine here from Gumiho as he pushes out. Classic trying to intercept and push in. Catches some of the reinforcements from the backside. Missile turret's going to be annoying. Oh, the Colossi are away from it. Oh, God. Losing the warp prism during a warp, it is not great for Classic. This army is going to be pushed back. There's a lot of tanky units. But these Colossi, you don't want them to go down. The Archons are trying to fight this off. Another one falling. Will another one fall? The Widow line's about to be off cooldown. Is freaking Classic stuck here. But GG is called. He's going to take it. In game number 1. Very good stuff. That was a pretty good game. That was a pretty good game. Alrighty. Oh yeah, they definitely do. I mean, I'm sure Estrella and Classic had some time together too, though. But Estrella certainly has his own shenanigans, you know. That's what I always like about Estrella too. But Classic is a very well-rounded Protoss, to say the least. He'll do a pretty good job in tournaments, or so I'm told. True, Bruno. All right, spawning in the future's been doing pretty good too. I'm curious to see the results. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the red. Give it up for Classic. And his opponent in the upper right in the blue. It's Gumiho. Down a point. See what shenanigans Mr. Gumiho has for us. See what Mr. Classic has as well. He's looking around for proxies. Ah, look at this, guys. After the Gamers 8, he's like, nah, I'm going to check around. He's like, they do this from time to time. He's like, I ain't getting proxy maraudered again because he's probably got trauma because he's like, I could have made it to the run of 4. He still made a good amount of money from Gamers 8, guys. Yep, exactly, Bruno. Estrella with the representation of USA, right? With a little bit of Wisconsin cheddar every so often. Maybe a bit of, maybe a little bit of apple pie. And then some avocados, because, you know, he's from California, you know. So. And he makes them all into a powder. That's the spice of Estrella. Alrighty. Oh shit, this Classic almost loses the probe. Does kind of disorient Gumiho a little, but it doesn't go that well. That probe took a bit of a beating, so he's not going to be able to hold the Reaper back. He could be the first victim of the Reaper Man. Reaper Man's just going to go right out. He's looking for the probe. Classic looking around, seeing if he's not getting cheesed, but more so I think he's hunting for the probe, period. Zealot is going out from class. Whoa, this is strange. This is strange. He's sharking out for proxies, for shenanigans, but Gumiho could potentially just find this. Zealot's got a long distance path to walk on Ancient Cistern because he took the route toward the linear third base. Reaper's waiting for it. Reaper is going to intercept the Zealot, and this bunker's going to be done anyway. So it does not go that well. Bacon cheeseburgers with extra cider, that's true. Is that what you guys think? So guys, is that what you think I usually eat? Bacon cheeseburgers? I did make a bacon cheeseburger on stream. All right, so guys, I'm going to clean up this weekend. So you know, too, so we have a cooking stream. Bro, I got an idea for something we need to do after. Remind me to try to plan a dual cooking stream with special. If we could somehow arrange that. If I can find a way for both of us to be able to. I think that would be top-notch content. Anyway, I had to get that out because I know I'm going to forget about it. I don't want to interrupt the game. Adepts. One going down, one taking a beating. The Zealot loses its war here, but it does kind of put a little bit of pressure on Gumiho here, keeping him back a bit, and some decent scouting. But we both have to cook the same thing, right? And I'll have to help him get set up for it because he knows I'm a little bit of a nerd, you know. I know my stream's really scuffed and stuff, but I do know a thing or two. But I just want to see you guys' thoughts on that. All right, anyway. Well, glad we had all the support today. In that typical fashion. Oop, oop, oop. Adept is, well, it's gonna catch up here. We'll see. Yeah. Well, she's gonna catch up. Raiders, how you doing? Haha. True. I don't know. What were you thinking of cooking special? I don't want to cook Juanito. Tease. Anyway, Stim is on the way for Mr. Goomy God Classic. Trying to get a third base eventually. He's not really rushing it. He's just on double gas. 2 base. It's stormy, boys. Ooh. And there's his third base. Oh, the Stalkers. Oh, got the Widow Mine drop. And how? This game, he's like, heck on you, Goomy God. It ain't happening, cuz I'm getting shut the hell down. The berry crunch stuff. How you doing? Unfortunately, I don't have TTS in the scene unless you donate sub or whatever. We will have TTS at some point again. But this is going to be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long work week. A long day at work. Had a bit of a hangover to boot. And we're approaching 8 hours of stream time. We're at 7.5, but we're easily going to get into 8 hours, I'd imagine, with the finals. And what a banger of an event we've had today. So far. The Stalkers are forced to recall. We heard it at the third base. It's not, no, or wait, it's not even done. It's in the main. Not a lot of units for Classic, but Gumiho doesn't have the biggest push. It's enough to put a lot of pressure. Killing 10 workers. It's going really good for Goomy God. Goomy coming in with 2 tanks as well. He's going to get a lot done pulverizing the army. That said, there's no shield battery. Kind of an awkward pylon for Classic. I guess he could still get a battery. Wait, the scan on himself. Did he catch an observer? Yeah, he caught an observer. Nice little catch from Goomy God. He's deciding to back off. He's like, well, I don't want to risk it. We do have Charge. We have Blink. We have Storm on the way. We have an Archon. But a Ghost Academy fast is not what Classics would want to see. As he does not have... Well, he doesn't have a Warp Prism. I'm sure he's going to go there, but we'll see. 2 Stalkers just pushing out, trying to catch something. They're going to go into the line of fire of tanks. Token Marauder right here. Oh, no, he almost loses the Stalker. Does retain it, but does eat a lot of damage. So that is 1 battered and bruised Stalker. Ah, yes. We'll see here. All right, guys. Warp Prism's getting done. Forge on the way for Classic. Again, as we saw in Game 1. Little different build. It's not Stargate. But fast goes from Gumiho. I kind of like it. And he's going to have 1-1 eventually. Classic trying to muster in forces. He's hoping to get a lucky shot. The Warp Prism is out for the Storm drops. But these Ghosts are popping right now. That's going to be a little unfortunate. Zelly Boy is going to catch the push. Gumiho could get in position. I like the missile turrets with the Widow Mines. And I like the tank placement. Gumiho is usually pretty good about that. Yeah, he's even got a missile turret here. And scouter supply depot, not a missile turret. Still something to scout at least. Oh, nice pickup on the Marine. Scouter Marine. But he split this off. He's going to try to aim for a storm drop in the Nat. But the missile turret's going to be threatening this a little bit. Gumi God. Does he catch it? Storm lands, kills, is forced to hit the SCVs, and EMP is cast. It's one less EMP. A robo, well, another robo going down. I don't know about a robotics bay, but it's double forward follow-up. I like that because he's later on upgrades. Still, it's going to catch him up. Classic's going to be at equal footing in upgrades, which makes Protoss a little bit powerful in that situation. All right, double Colossi coming out. Extended thermal lance on the way as well. Giddy up. Alrighty. You know, I just realized something. Though my theme is Kramer and stuff, right? Cosmo Kramer. Chicken Man's got yeehaw, we got giddy up. Thinking about it, we both got a little bit of the Western memes here. Shield battery is going to get pounded. There's a lot of zealots warping in. Gumiho does have the 1-1 advantage right now. Decent scouting position from Classic. I like this. Oh, well, actually, it's a medevac from Gumiho. I was like, what the hell is that, black or red? I am getting blinder and blinder as time goes on, guys. Alrighty. Probe getting knocked down. Let's see what happens in this game. Mama, well. Oh, the Widow Mine. Okay. Nice save on the probes. Let's take a look at the total trades. It's pretty fucking close, guys. 16 workers fell for Classic. But in terms of value, Classic's done a good job. That Widow Mine drop retention was pretty good. But we'll see if Gumiho can take it here. Classic's the smaller army supply did get unequal upgrades. Gumiho just now starting this. Classic with some nice storms, but there's Widow Mines in defense from Gumiho. Still not enough. Storms killing the tanks. Widow Mine lands, but the last two storms help clean this up. The 3 Colossi pulverizing, but Gumiho taking out the third base. Zealots getting a good job on the other side in the meantime, killing 21 workers. What is going to happen this game, guys? Oh no, the Widow Mines catch the Zealots, and oh, nice micro from Classic. Dodging at the last second. The Widow Mine strikes. Classic forced to retake his third, and Gumiho actually having a Zealot comically just chiseling at that. 53 to 60 workers in terms of Gumiho to Classic, and we'll see what happens here. All right, Zelly boy, chiseling in. We'll see what's going on for the rest of it. Mine and the red hitting the prism. Yeah, that was a sick counterattack after as well. But still, it was a decent hit. Gumiho had just such a, like right here, he had such a decent setup. That was a really nice, nice attack. It could have been definitely worse. I don't know, better or worse in that sense, because Classic just found the nice spots, but that looked like it was almost perfectly like unbreakable. Classic found a vulnerability and still managed to clean it up and hold. Even though he lost the base, he didn't lose the game. Gumiho does have a 4th CC. He's going orbital, not a planetary fortress. That's going to make him very rich if he can retain it. If nothing else, give him a spike in his economy to boost the production. And guess what? Gumiho's maxing out. He's not building. He's building SCVs again. Okay. I was going to say, he might just sit at 60-something with 4 orbitals, but he's not. Dark is waiting for the winner of this. Okay, so Dark is going into the finals. Thank you for the update, Bruno. Do appreciate it. I'm not good at checking my phone for challenge. I might work on something for that. I'll figure something out here. Oh, look at that. We got more High Templar going in. The War Prism eats the EMP, and that's actually good for our Protoss player. Gumi got still the larger army, but this is a pretty terrifying Protoss army, just as the Terran army is. He's going to have to kite back. The Disruptor is catching decent kills. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was not bad. It was not great. But it's kind of hard to catch good hits on Gumiho. Let's be real. And route, he was engaging that really well, taking the situation about as good as he can. Classic is gonna be down a base though, if he keeps up at this. Gumi got about to secure his 5th, which is that's where things get a little scary. And a pretty big pushover. We got Vikings, we got everything to it. Classics on the other side of the map, for better or worse. A good amount of units over here. But this big little force, big little, that doesn't even make sense. It's a double negative. It's an oxymoron from a moron. That was awkward. Anyway. 5th base, is it going to go down? No. Classic may want to try to go and just get maxed out. I wouldn't hate that, because... Yeah, you got to try to macro something. Oh, no, this is a double prong attack from a Gumiho. And Classic's going to be out of position. Oh, he does have a storm. It's going to eat a lot of the medevac energy. Cleaned up it. Oh, my God, the storm on the other side cleaned up a lot of it. There's a lot of Gumiho here, though the War Prism falls with, I believe, is a Disruptor, and it might have been an Archon, but I think it was a Disruptor. Had to have been, if I was to guess. But yeah, that was all right. But the problem is, again, Classic on 5 bases. It's not a spot you want to be in as Protoss. Classic is going to get a 5th just now. Only on 72 workers. And Gumiho's caught up. He's feeling good in his economy. Take a look at the graphs. Classic's been leading for a bit. Gumiho's going to have spikes. Oh no! The Disruptors are caught off guard, but look at this. He's chasing Gumiho down. One Marauder's hitting. Oh! Most of the Disruptors ending. Actually, get some good trades. It does favor Classic at the end of the engagement. EMP's hitting the Immortals. Colossi menacing this. Not a lot of Vikings. They're going to be target fired by the Stalkers. Beautiful storm. Colossi raided in here. We'll see what happens. Classic dropping the storms. Is he going to try to save this? No, he's not going to save the Colossi. GG's called. And Classic is going to go in to the finals. It is Classic versus Dark. GG's.
Imagine Protoss.
PCH, what's up? We even had some Wootsuko moments with Widow Mines. And still, Classic advances to the grand finals. Protoss is just broken, guys. Bruh. That was a sick game. That was a sick series. Damn, I can't believe that how much of a banger Estrella. I can believe it. Estrella and Gumiho was. But I was in that series, and then I accidentally skipped a Classic, and Dong Regu is really good. So I don't regret it. It was just unlucky. Gumi had no chance to bet. Yeah, let's. Oh no, we got the pretend balance cabal here. Yeti's like, yo, dude, it's just so broken. I like it. Yeti trolling like Mexi over here. Take him down to Kirktown. I can't believe we were actually having talk of potential pro players in Kirktown. That would be it. Something. If we had the money, 100% they'd be on board. I don't want to make Farrell mad at me or nothing. He'd be like, nah, it's all right. Roddy's on 2 teams, you know. I know Yeti'd shit his pants if, you know, if we had at least one. If we had special, that'd be pretty special. It is Kirktown, Yeti. I'm gonna get another drink. All right, here we go. Be right back. We're getting into the grand final, guys. I just need to use the bathroom quick and grab a drink. And I am back. Cheers, the Eddies. Guys are getting their vetoes in. It is classic versus dark finals. Could be a banger. Could go either way. I don't know. Tonight seems good. This is like one of the better ones. They're all good, but like something about tonight's KSL just seems so fucking good. God damn, I'm gonna do a special cast for Stray Games. You know, if I'm getting Trigger versus Cyril is the goal of the stream, guys. So this year, I'm going to try to make it happen. I'm in contact with Basilisk Gaming. Trigger versus Cyril show match. I'm probably going to try to get some friends in on it. Probably Chicken Man and Steadfast. A Kirktown show match of Trigger versus Cyril. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. That would be pretty based. But I thought about it. If we can do 2. It's so hard to get Steadfast to cast with, like, he's too big, but he was getting like that for a while. I might be able to, if I got Cyril in there, he might cheek in a game with me, though. I mean, it's not like we didn't cast. I had COVID and we were fucking casting in DreamHack Atlanta regionals together, you know? But that's different. We were getting paid, you know? And we have casted a tournament I put on way back. Mr. Dave do be a good guy. Mr. Steadfast. But I'm just saying, I get it. Like, I think I'm getting a little better as a caster if I'm not shit-faced or whatever sometimes, you know. But I'll give myself only a little bit of credit. I talk about myself a lot when I get too drunk and all this stupid shit. But otherwise, I'm trying to work on it. And then like today, I'm like, yeah, we're starting to derail on some things. You know. Film it live in Ottawa? Oh, dude, Steadfast would totally cast with me in Ottawa. You know he would, too. He'd be all about that shit. IRL casting? Pfft, that's different. He'd be like, fuck yeah. Dude, if you pull Bruno, that's gonna be sick, man. You watch, dude. You and I gotta be in contact. I think we're onto something here. You're on your own thing, I understand. But we need to have a separate conversation one day, brother, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. But in a way, I think Chicken Man and I work out. Like Beowulf and Steadfast. Chicken Man and Dave work out good. He just wants to work out his off. I think we do a pretty good job usually. Probably one of my favorite people to cast with is Chicken Man, bar none. Obviously, but you know what I'm saying. It's like... But it could be pretty good. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon. I have some other people too. Anyway, derail in here. This is the grand finals. What am I talking about? He's dark from Dragon Kitesy Gaming in the red. I'm getting a little lost here, guys. Sorry. Back to it. His opponent in the bottom right. He's blue. Give it up for Classic. Our Protoss player. How you doing, Hot Cross, as well? I apologize, guys. So anybody on the YouTube video, and guys, by the way, I have more people leave subscribing lately and come back on. It's a constant battle. I feel like I might be able to do something with this YouTube, especially with the Dave and special streams. I have a feeling my YouTube will be popping off. You can spearhead it by subscribing to my YouTube. Right there, it is free. And for those of you on YouTube, my Twitch is twitch.tv/DaveTestaSE. Alright. Anyway, standard opener from Dark, actually not too unsurprising, but Dark do be a cheeser too. Oh yeah, for sure, Bruno. Dude, hit me up in Discord. Is that a loco link I see Hot Cross too? Nice. Noise, my man Loco. You guys don't laugh at me. So every week when we cast these, Chicken Man and I are messaging Loco and Winter. And with our different series we cover and what we think's the best one. I've been pumping replays to Loco a lot lately from not just this, from other stuff. But Winter as well. Both those guys. I actually watch their cast, believe it or not. I enjoy them as much as some of you guys do. Something about them. Like Loco is like Winter's the same thing too. I'll watch them. It's the different takes. The YouTube content casters, and obviously Loco's an extremely top-notch caster and his own right too, especially on the Zerg side. Both of those guys is Zerg players. Winter kind of random, you know. Anyway. Oh yeah, they definitely will. That's going to be a huge hit for him on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. But we do this to not to support the players, but we share the content to help support the players, to get you guys to pay for the Patreon. That said, nice defense from Dark, but guess what? Oh my god, the aggression's not over from one Adept. Doesn't get any kills, but I feel like he did mess with the income a little bit. Take a look at this. Classic, taking an insurmountable lead from one Adept. He didn't get the kills, but he forced lost mining time. He forced the drone from going over. Lots of little details that just happened in that engagement that led to the situation that we just witnessed. You guys, a wise man, Winston Churchill once said, "The eyes are the windows of your face." I just wanted to share that with you out of nowhere, because the eyes of the queens were the windows of the third base. You know? Alright, Void Ray's out. There is two, well no, and Overlords. The clumped up bunch of Zerglings, and I'm blind. Prismatic Alignment gonna take it out. And that is one dead Arena Overlord. Alright, we got double Stargate Fleet Beacon from Classic. Dark's like, heck on you, buddy. We got other good units. We're going for a big old top-notch Bane bust. Dark is definitely going for a Bane bust. And you know what? I don't really hate that as the Zerg player. Carriers take a while to get built. Banelings, not so much. I think this could go pretty well from Dark with his control and his mind games and shenanigans. And if not right now, he will certainly use it later. Alright, second Stargate finishing. Second carrier in production for our Protoss. +1 melee in the meantime on the other side of the map being researched by Dragon Kitesy Darkarito. Alright, Oracle keeping some eyes in this. Getting a rev tag. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Oh, we got the Dark strategies coming, guys. He doesn't have a lair, though. So, there's no Creeper Lords. This third base looks like it's in trouble. That's a lot of Lings. Not a lot of Protoss units. It actually has a decent amount of army supply, but this carrier... Oh, wait, carriers? Problem is they're not going to be able to deal with these Banelings still. Like I talked about, we don't have a stasis ward. Like, you literally need, like, stasis wards, but this timing is so anti-timing for Classic, but still the carriers could kill... Well, and the Voider can kill the Queens potentially because there's no transfuse. There is a shield battery. There's only an Adapt. All the Banelings are going to blow the hell out of this. Sentry comes in at the last second, saving it. Zealots warped in. Slow Zealots. But the carriers are going to come on top of the Queens, cleaning them up. It's the Ling Bane I'm worried about for Classic, as Dark is just trying to wiggle and worm his way into this. Pumping out more stuff, more Queens, more Lings, more Banes. The probe's getting surrounded. Classic keeping a lot alive still, but there's aggression on 2 of the 3 Nexus. And the long distance mining probe. Okay. We're going to start falling. Still 3 Banelings Dark. You can get free kills. Actually, it's 4. Oh, actually, the Zealots meet shield with the shield battery. But there's still 2 more. Can the Zealot hold it? Yes. The probes do not take any damage then. Every bit of time from Classic that he can get there is good, because Dark is not droning. They're uneven workers, though. The game is still on. How is this happening? We now have a full wall. Classic had to. That could fuck with him. The thing about how Dark plays, that could be all right. But one thing is, there ain't no Spire coming anytime soon. There is no layer for Dark. There's no shield batteries for Classic. Desperation attempts being made to re-wall, because that's a lot of +1 Zerglings. And that's a one of spicy meatball. With some PCH again, too, and 1 minute left of the prediction. Yeah, get your points in if you can. Take a gambler. The quad carrier push going out. The Zerglings fighting. The Void Ray. And the Oracle chasing back the Lings. Let's see what happens here, guys. Who are you and what have you done with Yeti today? Oh, yeah, he's just having fun. Guys, he's just joking around, too, because Yeti is usually one of the biggest Terran players I've known before everything happened. He's like, bruh, Protoss needs some help. Yeti said this he was ahead of the meta, noticing it as it was. There's one of my few friends with a true photographic memory. From the start of it. I'm glad you're having fun, Yeti. I enjoy the trolling. I know, but still, it's Dark, if anybody, though, at the same time. It's a good series. This is a great KSL tonight. I'm very thankful for all of our patrons. And somebody, please, I'm going to spam the link to help these guys out. Take a look. Hit that Matcherino, guys. If nothing else, we need codes. People have not been using codes for tournaments. I believe my exclamation mark Matcherino works too. I have some other tournaments we need stuff in for. 12 drones falling behind us, by the way. This is a lot of spores. So it's actually more drones fell, technically, because this static defense costs a worker apiece. That is 6 spores going down at the 3rd base location. But we got +1 on the way. The Spire just completed nothing in production. Is he going to go into... What's Dark? Let's see what he does. I don't want to open my mouth just yet. Because it's... I've seen Darks do some gotcha moments, as we all have, with Dark. So this could be fun. Classic going into Stormy Boys. Forgot to get charge. There's no charge researched. As you can see here in this tiny little thing. They'd be slow as Zealots. 5 Corruptors coming out. Dark just trying to buy time, but he is behind a bit. He's catching up. He's getting a 4th base. Equal workers. Gonna force a cancel on the 4th for Mr. Classic. More Corruptors in production are what you need, but still with the +1, I like that for Mr. Dark. We got Blink. Oh, it's because he researched Blink. But he still should get charged. Classic, don't forget charge, man. Mate, there's Zerglings. There's Queens. There's all sorts of stuff. We need meat shieldy things. Well, he's out of position again. He doesn't really need to invest all the defense in the 3rd. He needs to defend the 4th. He's got a nice Sim City. He does have a shield battery, sure, and some battered pylons, but like, this is a nice Sim City for Link Bane. And some Zealots posture and a Sentry with a Stalker. That's pretty good stuff. This is likely to be a big Bane bust. Dark didn't get centrifugal hooks, by the way. I was going to point that out because his economy got fucked with by the carriers, etc., etc. The very aggressive play of Dark. Making the game look like it is, which it's so different. All the players have their stuff, but Dark has a different way of it. How you doing, Vamp? What's up, buddy? What is up, Mr. Vamp? Oh, guys, I apologize. I am getting a case of the sniffles here, as you can probably tell, which always happens. Allergies and smoking and blah. All right. If Classic's paying attention, this could be pretty good for him because he's got a Sentry right here. But that said, Dark's forgetting centrifugal hooks. Wait, whoa. 4 workers fall. Okay, still at a pylon. Could have been worse. Lang's gonna come into the side. The battery going nuts are up. That's a lot of corruptors now. Dark's not been just hammering down on the corruptor key. He's been building them in little groups. He's been producing other units. So one thing about Dark, he doesn't just hammer out the corruptors like a lot of Zerg. He takes his time. Apologies, guys. Oof. Oof. I hate allergies so bad. I can't wait to... I'm going to try. I forgot I have them coming. Actually, did I already get them? I have nicotine lozenges coming. Zealot's kind of out of position. Doesn't matter. Again, we have things forgotten that are remembered. Centrifugal hooks is, but look what Classic's forgetting. Hello? Hello? Aloha, sir. He's forgot charge, my friends. That is going to be important. I would imagine against his army comp, against everything. We're even going into Ravages for Dark. What a weird one. And he's getting his trademark infestation pit at 13 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. It's not at all. Dark likes his infestors. Anyway, now it's starting to look a little more normalized. Minus things forgotten. But I hope Classic realizes a few things and maybe considers his tech. There's so many hives coming. There's so many corruptors. Probably gonna see some broodlords. Oh, sacrificial storms. Ah, Classic. We be throwing, mate. There was a friendly fire corrosive bile, it looked like, in the midst of that on the corruptors. But let's see how this goes. There were storms for days, but it wasn't enough to transfuse. It's too good. No interceptors left, like 1 apiece on each carrier, and most of the carriers are cleaned up still. Stalkers, decent unit against roaches and queens. Force and Dark back with a paltry force of stalkers. Some of the High Templars survive. Carriers going back in production, but why? We got more corruptors. If there was ever a greater spare game from Dark, I'd see this, but it's double Stargate. If it came down to it, if Dark over Broodlord memes, it could always be Void Ray 30 for Protoss. Yes, Queen is a great unit. Queen be one of the best units in the game. Quite truthfully. Mr. Vamp. Alright, anyway, rocks are going to be taken down here in a moment. We got Banelings in production. And Centrifugal Hooks is done now at this point. It's going to be Ultralisks and Adrenal Glands. And no Chargy, boys. Do we even have a Robo? We do not have... Oh, we do. Huh. It's all been Ling bait. He sees Corruptors. He's probably like, aha. He's going to go for Broodlords. Well, perhaps if this somehow goes on, we have Adrenal Glands. And we have the Smultralisk then. In the natural. Mr. Dark. Apologies again. That's Korean's server to New York lag. It's on my side, not lagging them out. Client side lag. It happens. It's a great distance. I can show you guys the ping stuff. You can see my toaster computer stuff, but it is quite a bit. 271 milliseconds right now. That's actually not bad. I get spikes where it goes up to like 400 or 500. I literally can't play on Korea. So I can observe on Korea, but I cannot play on Korea. And so, to give you an example why that stuff happens. For us New Yorkers. Well, it's just all... There's no read. Classic's just forced on his back foot to defend. Like, I'm not saying he's back foot totally. He's got a good economy. Dark's done a lot of great things like denying bases and such. So that's put Classic back after that cheeky push. Oh, Stalkers are warping in. We are starting to see some of this wall fall heavily. The gas taken out as well. Ling's pressuring this newly formed base. Slow Zealots are in. I don't think Classic realizes a few things about this, but he's forced to cancel his 5th yet again. At this time, in the game, it's going to matter. 50 workers approximately. 51 to 82 workers in favor of Dark. Imagine if Starlink go Blizzard. You know that saying, like, never say anything couldn't be possibly worse? That's usually how I feel about a lot of things. We say that too. Like, I'm happy for Microsoft's possibilities and stuff for Blizzard, but if I don't know, look at Twitter recently. And over time, people are like, "Yeah, it's going great." Shit ain't going great right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Imagine Starlink, Starcraft. All right, well, Stalkers and Stormy Boy's gonna come on the back of the Corruptors, but the Smultralisk are coming in all their formerly large size. The Tusks are still big, but I feel like the Tusks are bigger than the Ultralisk now. Anyway, I'm joking. It's the same unit scaled down. Anyway, Dark is literally destroying the shit. It's 81 to 9 workers, but this terrifying army. Classic's like, oh, heck on you. But it's a very powerful army. He is going to have to recall at least some things to try to contend with it, because he needs structures to win. What a scrappy game now. Sick game number 1 to get things kicked off with. Carriers coming back. Can this Nexus be saved? Right? There's no workers for Classic. He's getting stuff done. His army supply is massive. But Dark could get more units. He's getting Ultralisks and Links. It's mostly stock. He has he has to keep like everything together. Is there a single observer? No. Somebody forgot shards, somebody forgot an observer, and one Zergling may kill the Nexus. Not like this. Forcing all these carriers back. Comically for a single Zergling for a win condition. 6 ads? I know, I'm sorry. Listen, I disabled my ads before. And I know shit's expensive these days. But hence why I'm running the ads. Zerg Cabal always wins. They haven't been truly nerfed since 2017. I mean, they've done nerfs to Zerg. You know what I mean? It's just like not... They were nerfed pretty hard back then, though, too. It's funny. For, like, ladder and stuff like that, I get it. When I think about it, yeah, I see what you're saying, but... It's a little... I think it's not so much... just that. Oh yeah, but the creep tumors, little stuff like the creep tumors and stuff, they did make a difference. I think it didn't do enough. I think it made it in the state of the game where it's not there. Oh my god, look at Dark. I think the nerfs that they did have helped the matchup, and the buffs, the slight buffs to Protoss we had, helped the matchup. Oh god, this is way over though. This is a funny game. Classic's gonna fly his assimilator, guys. Watch this. It's a flying assimilator. Oh yeah, you can't do that. Wrong race. I don't think any race can fly any assimilators, but still. That'd be funny if they could. Well, we couldn't even GG because that was a base trade. Apologies for the ads in a way, but guess what? Nah. I'm teasing. I run the ads for a reason. That's my decision. And the reason why I do it, I stopped running them before. I wasn't going to run on my KSL. Every time I do that, it does help monetize the stream quite a bit. I wish it was different. It's not how I'd like to run it. But, you know, I will say it's been worth it for me to do it more than not in some ways. During a tournament, I feel kind of in. I'll turn it off sometimes, but I need to catch up on it because I put a lot of time in my stream. Bottom line. It's a poor business decision in some ways, and it's a good one in others. That's the reason why. Mr. PCH. I prefer not having ads for everybody, but you always have them anyway in some degree. I could control them more, but I forget to run them. I forget a lot of shit. So if it's on, set it and forget it, and you get some higher increase in things for the percentage seems to work out for me a little bit. Not great. But I don't know. But if you don't want the ads, you know you can scam on ads. I shouldn't say this because it's going on it. Is YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. At least for tournaments, it'll be on there. And get an ad blocker. Use Firefox. Oh, wait. It's going to be on YouTube. Google, I never said that. All right, here we are. He is up a point. In the bottom left. Representing Dragon Kitesy Gaming. Dragon Kitesa Gaming. Apologies. It is Dark. And his opponent in the upper right. He's blue. Give it up for Classic. D'Artagnan. D'Artagnan. Darktanian. Ah, dude, I like that. Bruno coming out with the memes. All right, maybe I'll kill it. It's the finals. Let me kill the ads thing again. It should be a little bit before the round, but not just in case that this could go on a long time. We'll see. We don't know. It's KSL. These guys have been... This is a different KSL, I'm telling you. Oops, sorry. Nothing we could have done better there. Luckily, that won't be in the VOD. But let me just change this for you guys. Or at the end of it, I will remove Z predefined ads bullshit. Right here. Need the NC builds. I'll be honest, I don't really like double Stargate. It can be good. But there's a reason I never use that build. Or a lot of people had been for a while, and it's just because of the timing. The anti-timing of corruptors and how the match works out these days. I think it's a high risk, high reward play. You know? Coined by the Muslim? Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Hey man, there's so much Starcraft. I watch an awful lot of Starcraft too. I forgot about that one. That was a good choice though. Maybe I didn't hear him say it, to be honest. Can't watch everything. You know? You can't watch everything. That's alright, man. Thank you, Bruno. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for the 1 million gifted subs. Dude, if you need a refund, let me know, because I know you got a little, you're eating edibles and drinking beers, you know? Based? Alright. Adept's gonna go out. Probes kind of debating the Overlord. I don't know if it saw the Adept. Shade is gonna be seen, though. It might catch Dark a little off guard. Alright, he is gonna be able to manage to catch a drone. 2 drones. Does he get 3 drones? No, he does not. Nice surround from Dark, but still 2 drones for an Adept. Not a bad little exchange. Dark is trying to deny... No, he's not trying to deny shit. He's trying to kill that probe. Does not do so. It's an Oracle opener from Mr. Classic this game. Oh, the Ling gets in. Aha, cheeky Ling Scout from Dark. I do like it. Not a bad little maneuver. And the Ling finally dies. But Polly the probe made it back home to his brothers. Just remember to buy the beer. Yeah, absolutely. Sadly, it's not something I could always go to every day, but, you know, I'd be looking forward to... If you pull that off, man, that's sick. Yeti, you're definitely going to Canada with me, man, for that. Yeti doesn't even have it. He has no shot out of it. Yeti is going to have to do a trip to Canada with old Dave Marino. He has no chance of escape. It's a trap! Speaking of it's a trap, is it a trap for the Oracle? The Adepts make their way in. Yeah, going to be able to kill a few of these links. Yeah, guys, we're going to have to get our passports, eh? You hoser. Dude, I'm thinking of it, like... Okay, Dark is marching the Queens. But the aggression's going on. The Queens are not scouted. Something might seem amiss in a second for Classic. The march is started. There's no battery. There's nothing in the wall. He's holding a thermal detonator. Dark may be able to make it in here. Oh, he gets an Adept. Never mind. I'm just blind. It's only an adept, and it's a lot of lings. Probe is gonna try to wall desperately. He can't. Oh, nice job by Classic. But here come the queens. The Oracle needs to get away right to hell now. We don't have a shield battery. He's trying to get one of his third, but the natural, I think, is the point of target for Dark. Still a bunch of drones fell, but not like a lot. Dark had a good defense on the drones too, while being aggressive because he's Dark. That's why. It's a lot of adepts though. The Oracle's running out of energy. One is gonna fall. Ah! In Classic hold. In Classic make this a game. Oh, Dark's gonna kill the gateway. That's one less gateway. The cybernetics core is in jeopardy. Oh, that means no more adepts. No stocky boys. No nada forbidden. There's a bailing nest on the back foot of it. Shade does complete. And the game's still going. A lot of damage has been dealt by Dark, and he's starting to drone. That's a scary thing if you start seeing that D button be clicked. But it is a 3-base Zerg against the 3-base Protoss. The Adepts forced to go back. It's pure gateway tech, and we have Twitchy Pete over here. Shout out to Twitchy Pete from Fallout New Vegas. Twitchy Pete's over here trying to escape, but he's just trapped into his own construct of his mind. Well, actually of his base. The Oracles are fighting the Queens. More Oracles! I think that should have been the play. Maybe, yeah, when he lost the core, he was forced to do this. Do we have another core being made? We don't. Oh, yeah, we do, because he's building a Twilight. So, yeah, there's another one somewhere. But the Banes are in, and it's only Adept pylons and batteries. I was right, it's Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. This is like a game-ending amount of Banelings, I feel like. With a Ling follow-up. And Classic doesn't pull immediately. He mines as much as he can. He knows he's going to lose a lot of stuff. But all he can do is really split and hope for the best. The Banelings are starting to get taken up, but there's a lot of Lings. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't if you're Classic. And his whole base is scuffed. On top of losing Lings. He is ahead on workers, but Dark's been half Astroning. Now he's in a full Astrone, and that's where shit gets scary. I like that there's a Twilight and Forge. I like that Classic kind of has a few more workers. Oh yeah, and he's cleaning up a lot of Lings. Let's take a look at the traits. It was kind of not... It was worth and not worth for Dark. If Classic can fend this off, he might find an opportunity to counterattack, because he's done a great job of microing, but still, this surround is not going his way. He's going blink. Why would you go blink? Why? I know Stalkers are really good, but it's all-ling. The Oracles help, but he's got 4, and they've been depleted. Dark could be in trouble, I agree. Classic needs to be decisive. He needs to push the hell up, but I wish he just went... I do think if he went charged in this one instance, it might have been good. Still, he might be okay. He can normalize. He has made an even game. Dark hasn't taken a 4th. The little Prasher Classic did. It's starting to sound like Sam McGee from Tennessee over here. It's been a long week. All right, so anyway, but it's 6 freaking KSL tonight. All right, Oracles are forced back. They're completely depleted, some a little bruised and beaten. Lings are going to be non-stop being sent in little groups by Dark. He's splitting them off. He's trying to find damage. Blink's almost done, +1 on the way. And this is rewalled. In some form, anyway, from Classic. So well done by Classic there. Classic may go for a 4th base after. I don't know. Or is he just going to sit and build? You don't want to give Dark too much time. There's no pressure, because Dark is going to be going into an infestation pit. Who the fuck was it? I clicked on that motherfucker. Oh, there it is. And he is getting +1 ranged attacks with Roachy Boys and Glial Reconstitution. Classics +1 on the way. He is going to have a upgraded advantage for a bit. He's a Remembrance charge this game because he's not going double Stargate Carrier. That's the big thing. Alrighty, guys. What is the damage looking like? All right, creep tumor's getting cleaned up. Buh-buh-buh. Buh-buh-buh-buh. That's the sound of creep tumors being made right in front of the Protoss's face. Look at Zerg. Just look at him. Look at my medium graphics. Look at my basic bitch display settings, guys. You know? Alright, anyway, charge is coming. Templar Archives in a way in a robotics facility. For Classic. But we do have that fast pathogen glands play from Dark. Dark is about to have his 4th. Classic got his already, so he's actually in a good spot. If he can hold this, get some damage. The army supplies are pretty even. As you guys said, Dark looked like he's in a little bit of trouble. There is a Hydraless Den coming as well. So Dark's probably going to be thinking about going into Lurkers, I have a feeling. We'll see if I'm right. As this game goes on. I like Storm from Classic right now. And the fact that he's a robotics facility, you know Classic always has disruptors in the back of his mind. Yeah. Still looks more... well, I mean, players play with whatever, but still. I do wish that were not the case, because I've been having more and more issues with some stuff lately. And eventually we'll get it resolved. Hearthstone FPV, yeah. Yeah. 5th hatch attempted to go down 4. Reserve player, all the infestors. I believe that may or may not have been scouted. It was so close to the rev tag. I'm not really totally sure. But this is where Classic has to be careful. Infestors. Ah, he sees them now. Oh, nice blink back. Catches a few units and goes, the fuck with that. I am not fucking with these infestors. Queen's Roach Ravager. Now the Lings are going to try to go back for round 2 fight. Over here. See what happens. We get some stasis wards going on. Nice stasis wardies being dropped. One stalker going to scare the shit out of the Lings with the shield battery. And the rest of it. He could... I think he should transition. Yeah, because if you see infestors and you're playing against Dark and the clock's ticking, this is why he needs the transition, though, to something. And I think Disruptors would be the play, because he's going into Seismic Spine, 6 Lurkers coming. But there's pressure, relentless pressure from Dark. And soon to have Niduses coming here. That's where the Cyber Core is. He's trying to hold on. It's just a Stalker, a Sentry. And that be it. Another unit falling behind it. The Lurkers are the scary thing, because there's no detection. Oh, no, yes, there's detection. There's Oracles. Still, we'll see what happens. This 3rd base may get flounced. It's forcing a recall of a lot of the army. It's just Stalkers, though. It's kind of awkward. Well, it doesn't matter, just Stalkers. The Oracle's going to find their way back. A Hydralist. What the fuck was that? Question mark? The rando Hydra in that. I don't know about you guys. I didn't even see that. What the fuck was that? The one Hydralisk in there. Somehow, I must have been an ag control group from Dark. That's pretty funny. War Prism going to go out and try to find some value. Dark being greedy Zorg now. He's going to be forced to cancel and hatch. Dark taking expands everywhere, spending that money. Classic with a bit of a bank. And he has secured this 4th. Did he rebuild the Cybernetics core? And the answer is no. No, he did not. I think that went unnoticed. But what is menacing? What is terrifying? What is happening? Dark. Getting Lurkers and Hydras into the night that is unfucked with by Classic. Classic has to back these Immortals off. Kills one Nidus. Second is going to follow behind it. This is right on top of the production fulls. And we're going to start seeing all these gates be depowered in a second. The Stargate in jeopardy as well. The other Nidus goes down. 2 Immortals are not going to be able to breach this. The Oracle's chasing this down. You got to make decisions, but he has to be careful because you don't want to lose all the energy because of rev tags. A couple of Lurkers do pop. Another couple of Immortals coming. The other 2 did get absolutely obliterated. A lot of production going down, guys. Classic with the gold base, though, behind this. Don't mean shit if you don't got production. Double Immortals ain't gonna do much about this. Where's his army? Oh, he's... Oh! That's a lot of Stalkers, though. Classic, so you know what? We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna blink into his main base. You can knight us. I can blink, motherfucker. And, yeah, it's just Immortal production. He's got some High Templar here. Nothing else. He's gonna lose his tech. He's gonna lose his Templar archives eventually. And there's even a proxy Spore Crawler in Classic. Wait, Classic! What are you doing? The Oracles! Ah! He's worried about killing stuff, but why are the Oracle? Oh, he is an observer, that's why, but... Oh, little... Okay, didn't blink those Stalkers. So that's one thing going for him. But still, Immortals against Hydras, not so good. Against Roaches and Lurkers, okay. Okay, but... This is a bitch of a position to be in, but Dark is only on 33 workers. He did manage to get another base. The Hive is standing. Ranged attacks are finishing. Dark looks like he's still in a good spot, though. He's slightly knife's edge leading an army supply. Killing a Robo, killing all the production of Protoss in this nasty, cheeky position. Stalkers blink forward. Trying to get it. The Observer goes down. Oh, man. Do the Oracle still stand? Yes, they do. They are right here. So he's going to have to use some rev tags now. 100%. Okay, we got some High Templar, though. We got Stormy, boys. Storm doesn't do too much with some of it, but it's going to help against the Hydras the most. Will help against Lurkers a little. If he lands them on there. He's got enough Immortals that really... I think he could actually take the fight if he gets a good footing with the Immortals on the Lurkers. But he has to be careful of the other shit, too. Yeah, actually, look at this. Look at Lurkers, dude. Even killing Big Daddy Immortal, which they do fare okay against Lurkers, surprisingly, depending on the upgrades, etc., etc. 2 Lurkers and a Hydra going back. Spores going down. Now Classic looks like he's in a rough spot. Behind this Dark drone. I feel like Dark makes Zerg look even more broken. Let's be honest. Like, truthfully, how Dark plays is not like a lot of other Zergs. But everything's pretty fucking well calculated. Something about, you know. He just be good. Classic, also good unit, but still we'll see what happens. Apologies, I have to mute for a second. I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? Sinus emergencies, folks. Well, folks, I hate to say it, but I'm thinking Classic's starting to look really dead. He's even on workers, but losing all that production. He's got like... He's got 8 gates. He's got a robotics facility at Twilight, and that's it. It's not looking too good for Classic right now. Superior forces. More versus less in terms of army and tier 3 units. Not just any tier 3 units, but we got Lurkers in his base. And what was his main base now is just an empty, mined out husk of what we used to be a Protoss starter of the tech. And I think we're gonna see it pretty soon. Classic's trying desperately to hang on. Yeah, I mean, seriously. Because even when you deal with the tier 3 units, how it always works out is you end up in these situations where you gotta still deal with Zerglings, which become really good at the end of the game. GG. Dark takes it. Not the reason why right there. That was the reason why we got to that position. It was a Ling Bane push. Even though Classic had some good aggression. Dark makes it look so fucking easy, though. You know, he does, truthfully. Dark Tanyan, indeed. Hitting it hard. I have to use the bathroom so bad and we're in the finals. Ay, ay, ay. I don't want to ruin my stream. But I really have to go. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna risk it, guys. You can wait for a second. I'm just gonna use the bathroom for a moment and I'll be right back. We'll be into it.
It says mods are asleep. Go ahead, chat. Post memes.
Game paused. Game resumed.
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
Giddy up.
I've been muted this whole time? Jesus Christ. Now I understand what you said about the game sound. Ah, and I'm looking at the view. I understand. Holy shit, I didn't know I was muted that whole time. Until I didn't understand why somebody said it, and I didn't understand what you're saying. The stream with only the game sound. Wow, chat didn't even be like, Dave, you know, you're muted. When I'm casting, nobody says anything. They just silently leave. Oh, wow. Wow. You guys always tell me when I'm muted when I'm laddering, but not when I'm casting. Funny. Heckin' funny. Oh, I had to pee. God damn it. I was muted for a long time. Well, there it goes. Thank you, Patches, for the raid. Ah, that sucks, dude. See, if Patches was here, he was screaming. He couldn't do anything about it. Patches would have told me I was muted. Screw you guys, I'm going home. All right, it's Ultralisk versus Carriers. Hate to say it, Ultralisk win. In the situation with the 1-1. As comical as that sounds. And going into more upgrades. Adrenal glands and everything else charged, finishing up at least this time. You're retiring from Starcraft 2 now? You're going to college. Maybe you'll be back. You'll probably come back when you have time. Patches, when are you going again? You're going soon? Fucking A, that pisses me off. I've only casted thousands and thousands and thousands of Starcraft games. And here we are in Dark versus Classic and all that, and I'm muted. Okay, it's 5 days. Alright, I got some time. I'll have to hang out before. I do hope you focus on your school. I'm sure you want to not be mauling the whole time. I don't think we'll lose you fully. Alright, nice cleanup. The carriers are out. We do have Fungal, we have Vipers, we have Ultras, we have all the Zorg, and a lot of Lings with Adrenal Glands, and 2-2 on the way. Is that 3? Yeah, it's 2-2. Like, there's no way he has 3-3 now. Anyway, we got a game. True. You're not wrong, Bruno. Patches will be Stormgate OP-ness when he gets back to games. When he has time, he'll be like his victory celebration for leveling up in college. I won't have my PC, so I won't be able to stream unless I'm home. Oh. You might be able to still play. That's rough. A lot of schools, I notice, people can't have their... Seems like a lot of the kids can't have their computers these days. Well, we'll see. The Rainer and Clem of Store. Yeah, Pori on 2 tree. All right. And Dave and Special, the OGs of... The Special's not as old as I am by a lot, but still. You still be a G, an OG. Whoa, look at this. Battery overcharge. Just barely making these, hot water balloon High Templar survive. They hold. Stormgatey, very Stormgatey. Well, guys, you know what? We actually have... Guys, fun fact, I have some exciting Stormgate news for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Stormgate. Here we are. We've seen this meme before, but I had to bring it back. See, then now you have some Stormgate to you. Why the fuck was I muted, chat? Ree. All right. Infestors. A lot of Infestors, a lot of Queens. But there's a lot of High Templar with feedbacks available. The Ultras can make this a problem. And Storms. We can land some feedbacks. Microbial Shroud means, oh my god, are we watching Bang play? Is this Dark or Bang? Look at this. The last time I've seen play like this, like exactly this, was Bang. I'm not even joking. The streamer Bang. Yeah, Dark Legs and Infestors, but this many Queens, and this is actually sick. Oh god. Look at Zerg. 11 drones, a probe's falling behind it. Classic at 47 workers. I'm actually feeling bad for Classic. He made his whole run through the tournament just to be like cheekily cheeked out. It looks like, but is he dead? No, not yet, technically, but Dark's getting an additional base. It's not looking that great for him. Trying to make up for lost time. The Ziggurat Cabal strikes again. I gotta say, though, the reason why I mention this stuff, too, I love this shit out of Classic. I'm a Protoss player, for those of you guys that don't know, that are coming in and I'm casting this tournament. Apparently with no microphone for a while. Still, Dark is always one of my favorite Zerg players to watch. Like, top up there, entertaining. Just as Raynor can be sometimes, too. You know what I mean? Dark is just got he has his way about it. He's so crafty. Hide and burrow, you know what I mean? Lings, great spellcaster user. I don't know. He's just the Nidus, man. I was like saying it earlier, alluding to it though. I was gonna say Classic needs to channel his Neeb. All right, now we have Aspire. Now it's even more terrifying because Dark has this massive bank. But oh my God, the Archons are fighting the Stalkers, are fighting the Interceptors of the Carriers from all of those neural parasites. All the assimilations, the Archons getting chewed up. There's so many queens, they're microbial memes actually coming into play here against the pure carrier army. All of the Twilight heroes are gone, and oh, unfortunately, it looks like this is the end of it. Oh, GG, basically. Dark takes it at 3-0, though. Congrats to Dark. Very well done. Anti-diarrhea, how you doing? Have a safe replay? What do you mean? I didn't cast most of that last match. All right, everyone. So that's it. Congratulations to Dark. One more cast. Well, I suppose I can cast a game. Be safe. You know, I'm just here being a weirdo. Hey, all right, anti-diarrhea. Some people have given you shit in my chat before. You'd be all right. You have a replay for me, Patches, I'm guessing. For sure, buddy. Considering it was your raid and your chat. If it wasn't for your raid, I bet you I would have made it to the last minute of that game and some asshole would finally go, by the way, Dave, you're muted. So I'm too busy watching the real casters. PCH was sitting there laughing the whole time, I bet, weren't you? PCH just be chuckling like, yo, dude, I'm on the TTS troll vibes. We getting down jiggy with it. I gotcha. All right, Patches, I am going to have to get another drink because I got to catch up to Yeti. Rumor has it that Yeti's about 10, 12, 13 deep right now at least. At least got to get another. You got the Maturino codes? Thank you. I'm so pissed off at myself for that, though. God, that was such a sick KSL, and here I have to go mute myself. You're 15 deep? Holy balls. I'm not catching up to you that much. I'm going to chill out a little bit. I was moss hungover today. The shower and the few drinks kind of helped it out. Long work week. Saw Vamp, I tagged the frog giant person. What happened with Ranger? What happened with What happened with my boy Ranger? Oh, he tagged the person? Oh, that's cool. Ranger got it. That's good. Yeah, you sent me the link and I happened to search. I just go, let me just look Ranger's name. Patches sent me a replay, guys. Last thing of the night, 100%. Patches, just because it's you and you're going to college and you've been an amazing... You're not going anywhere. It's not like we're not friends. You better be fucking talking to me when you're in school. You got old man life buddy. Who can you ask for advice, you know? You got Dave. All right? I'll try not to fuck up my whole career again. Career fuck up number 2 just for you. And no, my career's not this, chat. Unless I make it big in like a real game like League. I'm joking. I'm joking. That's never gonna happen. Fuck League. Fuck it all. If you like League, have fun with it. But I literally can say League can go fuck right the fuck off. You know I'm gonna kick some ass in Stormgate though. That's why I don't care. You guys already know I'm confident. Dave will be doing alright in Stormgate. You got the keys compensate. College is gonna have me for a snack. Yeah. Oh, Patches, you got a key? That's awesome, dude. See, I'm actually happy for that because Dave's had enough things in StarCraft. I'm not trying to... Oh, Gressfan. Okay, here's your replay. Let me get a drink real quick. We're going to cast kick Patches as replay to end this, and I'll make sure I'm unmuted. No, I didn't know if you did. I thought that's what you said. Never mind. Either way, you'll be in beta. You'll be done. Patches will be like secretly playing. He's gonna be like the trackpad hero, like my buddy E Legacy. Patches has to remember E Legacy. E Legacy was a legend. He's gonna have like 900 APM on a trackpad. Yeah, I know Ranger did. I thought Patches did too. I misunderstood. You can do it, man. You're a smart kid. You're a good guy. You're not Slipjip. Slipjip, I'd be worried. Slipjip will be like, yo, I'm here looking at the latest version videos of Hearthstone. He's like 50 years old, and I'm finally in my first year of college. You know? Not Slip. I mean, Hearthstone would be 50. Not Slip. I'm not going to pick on Slip that. I'm not that ruthless. All right, here we go. Patches replay. Hit it and quit it. I'm really tired. Oof. All right. I was not planning to do any more. Spent an almost 9-hour stream after a full work day with a hangover, with a long work week, and a lot of streaming this week. I gotta hang with my girlfriend tomorrow, but I do plan on more streaming with Special. Dave and Special's weekly stream is going to be happening for a while. I say that because Special seems like he had to take a break for a bit too. But he needs the support. And I know you guys are like, Dave, how could you help Special? Well, we're buds. That's how I can help him. Moral support. And hard carry him with playing a good race if we're doing some other stuff. Anyway, here we go. We have a... I didn't see the race of this guy. Oh, TVP. It's not a TVT or TVZ from him. Spawning in the bottom right corner of Gressvan. Give it up for Platinum Heroes. Patches in the red. Oh, it's a Rocker. And his opponent in the upper left. It is Tux of Elwood. My boy Rocker. Yeah, dude. Actually, I guess he was up to... just a share higher than 6K in your tournament. And I'm like, well, like I didn't think he was really over it because he's always usually around high fives. I've seen him as 6K. I didn't. It was kind of close. I don't think it was as big of a deal, but he's quite good. Yeah. But like he had like just a little over at one point during the time, so. My apologies, Patches, and I apologize to players like Foxer and stuff when I found that out. But I'm like, it's not. It wasn't anything significant. It was like 25 MMR, right? At a peak. So it's not like it's. I over gate capped the tournament on that because you gotta make tournaments fair when you have caps. And I didn't let Nina play because we know how good Nina can be. But Nina was legit that rusty and that MMR lacking. And I wasn't just Nina and I think Nicaract in one of mine. And that was actually kind of unfair to let them not play. But you got to look at the needs of the many more than the few. And I kind of... Sometimes you just have that shit happen. In either case. Try to prevent people from being outside of the MMR boundaries. Oh, damn. You almost beat Nina with it? All right, so you're doing Proxy Reaper. Or is it, I would like Reaper, Proxy, Marauder. He's going 3 racks Reaper against Rocker. Rocker is really good, so this should be spicy. Yeah, Dark won it. I was muted for a lot of the cast, by the way. Anyway, we're continuing on for just a moment. Not factory. Let's see. Okay, it is a factory. It's 2 racks. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm getting tired. But he's actually going 2 racks Reaper in a factory. That is a Keck W moment. Patches, it's not a build. It's a patch. Patch is officially a patch Terran, guys. Rocker's like, oh, wow. Proxy armory, let's go. We got Widow Mines. I love Rocker too, but I want to see Rocker mods. The Reaper is going to escape. Nice job by Patches. He's going to go right up in the main. It's going to be baller move because that thing's pretty injured. Not the move you want to do, but it's still a baller move. Armory going down. What's going on back at home? More Reapers. Big supply. Oh, it's a Jeepo. Patches with the Jeepo. I love how you get the Patches thing on the supply depots too. Or the, what's his name? The donut eating Marine. The fat one. What's his name? I forgot. The Carbot. Whatever. Reapers and Widow Mines, not Reapers and Hellions. This is pretty funny. Call down. Imagine Terran. But yeah, that was a nice Jeepo, Patches. You had to, because you're on 1 base. It's an acceptable Jeepo. It wasn't your macroing and effing up. The Jeepo is the slip jip supply depot. One Widow Maiden goes, but does the other land? It does not. Battery micro is going to be forced here a bit. Oh, Patches, getting the micro in here. He's trying to save the Widow Mine. Another one comes in. It lands. Does he pull it off? Almost. Battery overcharge is activated. All right, Rocker's so good though too. Oh, does get some damage on the sentry. Because this was a Twilight opener, Rocker had to react quick. He had to go for a forward. So Photon Cannon is trying to get up. That's a lot of Reapers. There is no starport where we're going, and Patch is dropping a CC behind it. He's like, nah, man. We ain't all in, technically. He's gonna be like, yo, this is a macro game. I built a CC. If you were Slip Dip, you would say that. But he's not. Nexus is starting to get dangerously low. I hope we're not still being... Why don't we go into, like, Marines? He's gonna build other stuff. Okay, now we get a tech lab and another factory, not a starport. What the deuce is going on here? And the Reaper's gonna kill the Nexus. Rocker, undersupplied, is going for a robo finally. He's gonna have charge, but he only has 1 gateway. Only 1 gateway trying to get armor. Reapers trying to make their way up here. He's trying to get armor though. That's so many Reapers. Oh my god, look at this. His Patch is gonna take out Rocker? Hello? There's still static. There's no battery. Oh, there's a battery in the mineral line. This is smart. Rocker's quite good. But Patches has Widow Mines for days. An Observer on the way, but it's not done just yet. The Photon Cannon is there. The Reaper's still gonna be a menace. They're coming in. Patches is landing a CC. And these Reapers are going to be able to one-shot the probes with ease. Battery be damned. But, oh, look at this. Rocker is so fucking smart, though. He's got a nice wall off here. He traps the Reapers, but not before they did a lot of damage. I mean, it's 19 to 31 workers. No gas mining, though. And only 2 gates and a robo. The observer's out. Oh, he gets the observer. Patches is so smart. That was 200 IQ. Patches basically playing a weird form of almost mech here. Building 2 siege tanks and just plain Jane Marines. Behind it, he is kind of macroing. Rocker's in a really rough spot. Another observer is out finally, but that was what Patches needed to do to keep in this very strong. Widowmines can actually at least scout this still. Now we got a little game of Minesweeper or chess going. It's checkers, actually. Rocker's in a rough spot, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, the only thing missing is the Ghost Academy, and this would be a rough spot. All right, Rocker's going to try to go full send across the map. He's not going to anticipate this, though. 3 tanks are already out. More in production. More Marines. 1 Marine's going to be intercepted. Rocker doesn't have anything substantial. He's on a copium. Oh, my God. Patches is walking right by this. Honestly, he should just go to the main. Forget that. Who cares about the Nexus? He'll pick it off with reinforcements. A recall is forced. And this is the end of Rocker's hold. There are charge lots, though, for the tanks, which it was probably something to throw Patches off. The friendly fire of the Widow Mine is going to help take out the tank, but most of the Stalkers are fallen. The high ground vision is still here. The tank on the low ground is going to reign supreme as Rocker is almost eliminated. Still, the tank is in jeopardy right here. More are going to come. It's not a lot of bio production. The Widow Mine's still out. So the game's still technically going. The Nexus isn't taken care of. Tank siege is up. But that ain't going to help too much. Tank's forced to unsiege. 2 tanks trying to fight this. Marines coming on the back foot, hoping to out DPS it because he needs these tanks to push. Interesting game. I don't know. What was your decision to go double factory? I understand the tanks, but doing this to a player like Rocker who has a variety of macro. Yeah, it is actually. Rocker's really good. We need Patches versus Kale. Elden Ring PvP. Oh boy. Well, how you doing? Really nasty. We doing replays? I'm gonna be going to bed. Captain Newbie, I apologize. I know you're getting back into things. I'm not gonna be going to bed. I'm gonna be getting off stream. I've been streaming for 9 hours. I would totally do it, man, but I'm calling it quits for stream. I could do it, but I'd rather not. If that's cool. As good as your replay is going to be, I'm sure. I'm sure it's a banger, but I have to call it quits sometimes. All right, I'm going to chill. I'm going to be chilling. I'm going to be chilling after. I just need to just not be doing this. I've done a lot of long streams. I was supposed to be cutting down on it, and look at me now. Well, Rocker finally ekes up somewhat of an economy. It's all going to come crashing down. Patches pulls a lot of boys, and he still has a good amount of mining going on. So, that was a smart move from Patches, honestly. Oh, the 2 tanks below are going to fall, but they're going to pick off a few zealots possibly before they go, at the least. And the Big Daddy Immortal is not going to be able to hold this even with a battery and overcharge. It's a lot of boys, a lot of Marines. Pylon's going to fall. That's more production, only 1 gate. Zealots are still out, though. They can come sandwich. Sandwich coming in, but the, again, the SCVs, the Marines, and everything else with it makes this terrifying. Battery's almost out of energy. Might have a battery overcharge available. I think Patches might actually be Rocker here, guys. Oh my god, and Rocker's like, he's a good player, man. He's a really good player. Cheese or not, it still counts as a dub. I think we're about to see it here. The last remaining units of Rocker. Yeah, absolutely Bodied. Big Daddy Immortal's going, GG's calling patches. Takes it. Hello, Vlad. He played against some Zerg patches. Not this patches, but another Zerg named patches. Ah. Oh, I gotta send the replays to Chicken. Giddy up. Thank you for the follow, Shadow Share. And guys, good morning, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Captain Newbie, we can look at it tomorrow, maybe. Guys, tomorrow is Specials hosting a tournament, though. So the dual stream we're having, it's a $50 tournament. Question mark, maybe more. We have a match Rito for that, too. But guys, this was the Korean Starcraft League. I acted irrationally when I was emotional. Can I be invited to your Discord? Yo, you left it? What? You'll have to explain to me what's going on, Vlad. You alright, man? You left my Discord. Oh, fair enough. Tournament link? Okay, hang on. I don't have it there because I'm casting another one, so I couldn't really do that with KSL. Here is the link to Specials tournament tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern time. I think 4 p.m. It's 4 p.m. Mexican time. I hope we're on the same page. I set it up for 6 p.m. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna have to message Special to check the time. All right. What is this? It's gonna be Dave and Special casting tomorrow. We're going to be dual streaming together when we're having some fun. And we want you guys in Twitch chat to play in the Dave. It's the special. It's his tournament. Somebody from his chat put $50 in. And we'll see what we bring it up to for a prize pool. I'm sure we'll have... It's open MMR. Anybody could play. But I'm sure it's going to be a lot more of people from chat. So it should be interesting. All right, guys. We're going to go raid somebody. Thank you, everyone. Shadow Share, Doob NA for the follows. Ooh, Chicken Man, thanks for the big shout out. Bruno with all the gifted subs tonight. And biddies, I believe. Sheikh Azulaz for the follow. Hupsea with the raid. Pilly with the raid. Patches, of course, with the raid. If I didn't say that already, again. Angry with the raid. More Bruno subs, more Bruno subs, more Bruno sub. 80s Mullet with the raid. Fear Dragon with the raid. Weeson with the resub of 4 months. Gene Sim with the raid. And Gene Sim raided me offline. I was not going to be streaming this long today, guys. I was going to take it easy, do a little ladder before. Gene Sim raided me when I was offline. I was watching Fear Dragon. And I almost shit my pants because I forgot OBS was on in the background and you still get the raid alerts. And I hear, hey, who wants to have some fun? And I'm like, fucking, what the fucking Christ is that? And then I hit the stream button. I was like, well, he raided me. I guess I got to stream. So, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the special thing. I'm going to send you off. I'm going to hit the old Dusty Kirktown Trail. Oh, I got fucking Twitch and not being muted. What the fuck? Hit that shit, motherfucker. All right, let's go on. Let's go say hi to Mr. Let's go say hi to Mr. Key. And I'm going to catch you later. Peace out. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, too. Sorry, if I can type, it'd be helpful. All right, guys, I'm going to go chill. We'll see what Yeti Spaghetti's up to. Catch you guys later. Peace out. Motherfuckers. Oh, guys, say cashew. Do me a favor and write cashew like this. Cashew. Cashew. All right? Peace out.